All right. How's everybody doing? It is Tuesday night, the week of Nationals, and we are streaming an Edison local. We have some pretty solid players tonight, too. So yeah, I'm really hoping that this is going to be a good tournament. There's $130 on the line tonight. Let's see. Okay, is there any administrative stuff I need to do? Just checking things out. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, Steven? Yeah, so Nationals is this week. Austin, Texas. I'll be there Thursday. And I'm looking forward to getting some barbecue, meeting some of my Discord supporters, the Patreon people and all that. Should be really fun. And we're going to play some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? We're going to play some absolute Yu-Gi-Oh. Not administrate this D. That's wild. Okay, so I can delete a bunch of this. Edison, Nat's here in Italy too. Yeah, I've been talking to Ludo and he said that his nationals is this weekend as well. So we'll both be competing in different countries, which is going to be really cool. Okay, yeah, I am live officially. You guys can hear me? Do I sound fine? Is my audio fine? I always do an audio check with you guys to make sure that everything is running up to speed. So we have YCS champion Joe Dietrich in the tournament today. This is his first tournament, I believe. Hope I'm not saying that wrong, but I don't recall him playing in another tournament. So I'm going to say this is his first one. And he just got second place at a big tournament in Chicago, I believe, with Hero Beat. So he's looking to repeat that success, or even better, today. But we shall see. We shall see. Hero Beat is quite the deck. A lot of people have lost faith in this deck, actually. And I feel like it does need someone to kind of carry the torch, because I don't think that the deck is bad. Like, people are... I don't know. People are kind of going in on Hero Beat right now. It's kind of getting the... You know, I kind of started it. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was the pioneer of the I hate Hero Beat train. And I thought that it was, you know, I kind of shed on it a little bit. And then I feel like it's just gotten taken too far. Yeah, there will definitely be a Dune Part 2 podcast. That will happen. Yes. But yeah, Hero Beat is not as bad as y'all. Like, some of y'all are just going in on the deck, and I just feel like, all right, lay off a Hero Beat a little bit. It's kind of like when we were all collectively as a community going against GBs. Like, yes, GBs is not, you know, the best deck in a format. No one would ever put it there, but it was never as bad as we all made it out to be. But it's kind of a meme to shit on GBs, and I feel like GBs has just straight up traded places with Hero Beat. I feel like they've traded places. Yeah, it's kind of funny to me. Like, don't be surprised if Hero Beat just shows out this weekend. I'm telling you, I do not sleep on this deck. I know because I've lost to it a lot. In the past, I've lost to Hero Beat so much. And I'm talking about with Frogs, which is supposed to be a good matchup. It is not sweet. It is actually not sweet. Uh-oh, not damage. There it is. One of the most broken cards in the format. Honest. It's like you got Ring of Destruction. Ring of Destruction that says skip your battle phase on top of that, because that's a big deal. That is a fucking big deal. Ring of Destruction that says skip your battle phase. Like, that's... sounds like a ridiculous card, right? Like, that just sounds insane. Diva. Diva F. Diva F. Let me do this real quick. So They're pretty even, like all things considered. They both have 6 cards, life points about halfway through. Ooh, popping a bluff spark. Uh-oh. Just put it back in shuffle. So this is game 2, and I believe Joe won game 1 if I'm reading this right. Because where's the thing? Okay, yeah, Millennium Puzzle admitted defeat. So yeah, this is game 2, and Joe is up a game. Meanwhile, oh god, this thing is telling people to share replays, and that's just not the case. So Mirror Force hasn't been used yet, and neither has Torrential, but he's playing very aggressive, which to me, yeah, I mean, he just is like, I'm over and I'm just going in. I was gonna say he has Solemn, but Solemn is in the graveyard, so it's not that. Also, what am I missing here? This guy's at 4,100, but he... Oh, maybe the Solemn got milled. Okay, I was like, how's he at 4,100 and Solemn's in the graveyard? Like, that shit was perplexing the hell out of me just now. Stardust alt art on the thumbnail is lit as fuck. Yeah, that Stardust, I'm not gonna lie, that pose for Stardust actually looks really cool to me. Like, that is a really solid piece of artwork on that one. Not gonna lie. Also, how did you guys like my newest video? Uh-oh, what's that? Melissa Meyer just subscribed. Thank you, Melissa, for the subscription. They need to QCR it. Do people like QCR? Like, is that a thing? Because I'm not from that school of, like, that shit came out when I was retired, so I don't really know much about it. And, like, I haven't played Modern until that Crystal Blanc video, to be honest. And QCR, I don't know when it started. I don't know if that's like a last year thing. I mean, it had to be recent, right? Because their 25th anniversary has been going on for like 2 years. I'm upset you ranked my deck solo. What's your deck, Nicholas? Gonna watch that tonight after work. Cannot wait to see your thoughts on your tier list. Yes, it is a tier list based on what I expect for Nationals specifically. Not the format as a whole, because I've already done that like a month ago. And Joe is very much still on, I guess you can't tell by this picture, technically, or no, you can, because he has oppression, but this is Hero Beat. Imagine Frogs playing this, though. This would be the end of the format. This would be like, alright, we're all done. Let's just go, everyone just go to a different format. Once, if Frogs started doing this, it's like, alright, we can wrap this up. If it ain't ulti, it's faulty. You know, that's how I feel. I'm an original ulti type of guy. I love ulti art of every card. Like, I like super rares too. I think it goes ulti then super rare for me in terms of what I like the most. Like, I think max rarity goat decks look amazing because so many of the cards come super. Metamorphosis, Magician of Faith, Dust Shoots, Solemn, Graceful Pot. Like, so many of the cards come super and it looks really nice. Spy. Rageki Break. I'll leave it there. You guys get the idea. Oh, Sabers, yeah. Sabers is not, it is not an Edison deck. It's a fun deck. You know, like it's a deck that you can have fun with, but, you know, just don't expect to win a major event with X-Sabers and Edison format. You need a lot to go right, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like you need a lot to go right. You need to be drawing cat every single game. Triple saber hole coming for your Monarchs at Nationals. That's really hateful. See what I mean? See? The hate. It's always the hate. I'm telling you. People are going to be so hateful at Nats. They're going to be so outrageously hateful. Yeah, what's happening in this game? This game looks like it's mostly over. I do feel like Market Control has a pretty solid matchup against Hero Beat. Because usually it plays triple hamster and that card's annoying as hell. Like it walls off Gear Frame and it gets a Raikou. Yeah, Blackwings is actually the format's gatekeeper. You were right about that, Jinja. 100%. But where people sleep on Blackwings, they like take their Consecrated Lights out and shit. Like everybody should be side decking Consecrated Light. If you're a deck that has a hard time with Blackwings, like a really hard time with Blackwings. All right. See, too many bombs, too many threats. Too many threats. We're now going into game 3. Game 3. What are y'all predictions for Nats? Let me see. What do you think is going to win this Nats? I'm gonna pin it. Benito. Not chain burn. Yo, Ryan I said he thinks Value if the pattern continues. Yeah, for people who don't know, Hero Frogs and Value have literally won every single Ultimate Time Wizard tournament, and they've gone back and forth. Started with Value, then Hero Frogs, then Value, then Hero Frogs, then Value, and then Hero Frogs. So it's going back and forth, literally, for the last year. Just those two decks, winning every single one. So in theory, Value is supposed to win this one if the pattern continues. Like, if the pattern continues, but obviously, the pattern is just bullshit, right? Like, both of these decks have won 3 of the events, but like, it's not a real thing, but it's a, you know, it's a real thing. It's a thing that has happened. It doesn't mean that it's going to continue. So what deck is going to dethrone Vayu and Hero Frogs as the best deck in Ultimate Time Wizard tournaments? What do you think will be the first deck that dethrones them? It should be Blackwings, right? Like, shouldn't it just be Blackwing?
No, it's gonna be Gladiator Beast.
Stango's here. What's up?
What's up?
You think it's gonna be Glads?
It's gonna be Gladiator Beast, Summon Cat good.
Not you roboting. I was hoping you joined actually. What were you up to? You playing some game?
Yeah.
How you liking a new server? You see I'm live in here.
You live, baby, yeah.
Yeah, we live, baby, yes.
Live.
Ooh, baby, you got that angel in the field. I like getting a 600. Ooh, baby, yes. I swear, me and you, out of the whole house, we're just ridiculous.
Summon Cat good. Oh, yes.
Ooh, yes, baby, cat good. Summon two
cat's good.
Ooh, summon cat good, baby, yes. I'm gonna summon 2 Arabellums. I want to take some of that hand.
Yeah, give me some of that hand, baby, yeah.
What is wrong with us, like, actually?
Oh, baby, you got too many cards in that hand, baby.
Oh, baby, let me get a pop of that hand, yes.
Let me get some of those back rows, too.
Oh, God. Anyway. Sorry, this is literally how we are though, like in our group chat. we sing random songs and I don't know what you call what we just did, but we do that often where we just go into one thing and we just keep doing it over and over until somebody in the group chat gets annoyed.
Yep. Someone has to call for an end for it.
Yeah, usually it's me. Like usually I'm the person like, all right, that's enough out of you. Or it's Stango, which is funny because we're usually the 2 biggest culprits of starting it.
Yeah, we don't like to share it. We like to start it, but we don't like to share it with anyone else. It's like, oh, you're getting a little too much more fun out of this than me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to stop. So what do we got here? We got Joe
Dietrich, ICS champion, a friend of the show. He's been on the podcast before, an IMNerd podcast. And he's playing Hero Beat. He just got 2nd place like last weekend.
Yeah, I was telling you about this. He was beaten with some heroes.
Until them dragons came down. Fucking Spear Dragon. Spear Dragon and friends came down.
Yeah, that's so crazy that a fucking GOAT format card is beating the Stratos deck.
Yeah, it's beating it bad too. It's the 2nd time that guy won a tournament. And apparently he was also in the finals in other times and got in 2nd place. So like, I don't know if I'm supposed to believe that dragon deck with 3 Blizzard Dragons and Spear Dragon and Luster Dragon is real. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to believe that. But
for some reason I've seen that deck so much, I just don't understand.
I don't either.
I don't understand what's going on with that deck.
Yeah, I don't know how it's possibly... I just can't see that deck winning a tournament, but it's won multiple in Chicago. So it has to, in my head, it has to be a real deck. Like, it has to be, because Chicago has some of the best players in the country.
I don't know. Shiggy might be soft.
Yeah.
They're losing the vanilla monsters.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say. Like, I genuinely don't know what to say. It has stumped me, and I'm rarely stumped.
Yeah, I mean, Red Med is just good, I guess, right?
Red Med is insane, actually. Like, actually insane.
Red Med's just kind of like, it's kind of like the frog syndrome, where it's like, you look at a deck that Ronak does, right, with frogs, and you're just like, how is this possibly good? But it's like, you know, you have a deck with Substitute, it just gets you there.
Yeah. Let me read some of this chat. So, what do you think of the Fishborg Frog deck? I think it's decent. It trades some of the strengths of Hero Frogs, which is resilience to side deck cards, and it plays into side deck cards a lot worse. Like, I think DDV is a blowout against that deck. Yeah, so there's stuff like that is like Mask Restrict has to be insane against that deck, whereas Mask Restrict is actually just kind of fucking bad against Hero Frogs. So it definitely is a deck that like but it has strengths too, where it can just end the game. You know, Colossal Armor, and we just die. Let's see. Okay, Joe won. Joe won. The YCS champion moves on into the bracket. Let's see who else is playing. Because we got Ludo in this tournament. We got Pudding in this tournament. We got Dominique
Yeah,
Roberts.
we got some hitters tonight.
This is Chaitea versus Pudding. We got to see this. Oh, they just started too. I'm excited.
We got some hitters tonight.
If you read World League chat, you think Blackwing will be 7 out of 8 of the top spots at Nats. Yeah, it will not be. It has
7 out of 8 is probably a little too much. What was the spread of top 4? I think it was like 2 frog decks and like 2 Vayu decks for the last big tournament.
Oh wait, I just told Joe he needs to report, so sorry. Loser reports. Yeah, the loser reports the loss.
Ooh. The treacherous, punishing the overextension. There's a heavy storm on its way too.
Not on its way.
It's on its way.
When cards are on their way, it's never a good thing.
Every time I see someone gold start for heavy storm, I can't help but think about Cairo. It reminds me of Cairo.
I mean, that is quintessential him. I think that he's the guy who like started that above all.
Yeah, the gold start for heavy storm. You know that hand's got Greffer. It's got Dark Arm.
Miracle Fusion.
Miracle Fusion.
Diva.
It's got the fucking most. Diva. It's got so much.
Yeah, Gold Sark for Heavy Storm, Gold Sark for Dark Arm are both just like quintessential Ultra Hero.
Oh, wow. That Dialk summon is really juicy. There's some fucking juice in that banish pile.
Who are we just watching? Wait, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh,
we were watching. Oh, okay. We were watching Joe and I don't know who the other person was. I didn't see their name. I just saw Hero Beat and Joe.
I should probably pull up the stream and just go backwards. But let me add some more songs. I just realized I only had one song in my queue for the whole night, which is not ideal. Okay. So who was Joe playing a second ago? He was just playing Millennium Puzzle, which I believe is okay. I think that's Harsh Kumar. So yeah, that guy already reported the loss. It looks like just trying to make sure things are moving along smoothly after the little fiasco we had last time.
James Ark asks, "How is the mid-off going?"
Not the mid-off. You think that these players are mid? I think that they're decent. I think Pudding is good. Well, I think his deck is very good on top of that.
Yeah, I think he's worked really well on his deck, and it's shown because he's beaten some strong players. Battle Fader. Paying that 8.
Blackwings!
Here comes the heavy storm. Here comes the heavy storm.
Yes, that is Yagami Light behind me, for sure. That is Yagami Lighto. I feel like Double N-Rise is kinda cap. What's up, Echo? I just realized that was you who asked me, is that Yagami Light? The fact that y'all can tell us Yagami Light from just seeing like a part of his hair, because I'm fully covering his face, is a little impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to all my anime fans out there. Beta his ass, gonna drop N-Rise.
That is true. That is a fiend in there.
Did he get that heavy storm that we talked about? Has that come yet?
I guess it's next turn. I didn't see when he gold sarked. I just saw a heavy storm banished since 86, so I'm assuming that heavy storm's coming now.
Yeah. His life points are really high for a Black Whirlwind to have lived this long. Oh, there's one of the N-Rises. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairies. That's exactly enough to summon Solar Purity Light and Christia. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Also,
5,
an N-Rise. An N-Rise clears this up nice and good.
Yeah. So here's the heavy storm. We're about to see something. Let's see if magic happens. James, are you ready? Are you about to frog? You about to frog it up this weekend with me? We're about to do the frog dance. On these hoes? Is it time?
Not these hoes.
I'm more of a mellow fan, but Yagami is sick. Also love you, man. Always here to support. Echo, I appreciate you saying that. We should do a video at some point.
Why is this heavy storm still banished? Can I see his graveyard? What's happening?
Why is what still banished?
Why is the heavy storm still banished? What's going on?
Where's the Sark at?
Oh, okay, Dialk. Okay, right.
Oh.
The very first card in his graveyard is Dialk.
Oh, heavy storm's not coming.
Bruh.
Yeah, I thought it was coming.
It was never,
shit.
It was never coming.
All right, listen, I was feeling good for pudding, but now I'm a little scared for pudding.
Not you lying to you gaslit the entire fucking group chat into believing that there was a heavy storm on the way, and it just never was on the way.
Listen. This is
not
what
you,
I thought.
not Stango coming in and causing absolute chaos.
I came in. I was trying to put some fear in the mid. You know. I was trying to put some fear into my man.
That shit is never coming.
It literally is never coming.
I want to say this though. His life points are at 2,000 now. Granted, the game's probably over this turn, but like, he's very low. You know, like an honest, like a stray Jane plus honest wins the game right here, right?
Well, he had to set his honest for some reason. I guess his hand's full of special summons or something. Because he added that honest back, I think, from the DL.
Is Stango playing at Nets? No, Stango does not play in real life Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. All right, putting him in a defeat. Yeah, that's unfortunate because like you technically can win a game against Blackwings when they have no back row and their life points are that low with a deck that plays double honest, but he had to use the honest, I guess, to defend his life points and like.
Yeah, he had the honest set into that field, and I'm assuming the only reason that is because his hand was just all special summon.
Yeah, that heavy storm actually needed to come, you know.
Yep. Yeah, that heavy storm definitely needed to arrive. That's crazy. That was probably the very first card he ever banished with the Dialk. That's crazy that's the thing about fairies is that sometimes shit like that happens where like really good cards get banished, like you know, the fucking World Decrees, the heavy storms and stuff like that. You're like, oh, I can just set all my cards. Like it's like the Raikou thing where like Raikou just shows so much of your deck. Where a lot of blowout cards are just completely gone. You feel nice and safe. Oh shit. Are you about to get a big Bora? Could be a big Bora. Or you could be going to DDV Town.
Not DDV Town. Wait,
I mean, this is like a nightmare situation, right? Like, you get Whirlwind, Sirocco, DDV, right? You just go search Shura, DDV, anything that they want to do. Put them in a coffin. Not my charge milling brain. Gore's brain and heavy storm. Yeah, that's a tough one to take. Okay. So this is gonna probably get consecrated light, I imagine. Yep. Now, what back row do we think this is, Fraser? Is it the devil? Because it's probably the devil.
Like, like right here?
Yeah. What? Like this face down back row? This is probably the devil.
If it's the devil, you know it's just over, right?
Now, I guess the question is if it's the devil, do we hold the devil or do we let Pudding get a little you know, make some moves, make some tricks?
Oh, I wanted to talk about this too because you brought this up, but I got distracted. Like, you were talking about fairies and how they could hit their heavy storm or whatever, you know, something really important. And I think that's something that happens with Vayu too. Obviously, Vayu is a very powerful deck and honestly one of the best decks in the format. No one will ever and can ever really deny that. But there is something to be said about the fact that when you mill things like your heavy storm, your solemn, your gores, that shit changes the outcome of the duel quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was actually mentioning previously. I was saying the Diog banishing, but I was saying like Raiko even does the same thing as well. Just gives a lot of information of what's like available that your opponent could have set or in their hand.
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing feels better than a
oh, Fisher. That's very, I mean, this is about to be a pump for, this might be game.
Yeah, having already the Sirocco on the field. Oh, it's not game.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know how many clues he has.
We don't know how many clues he has.
Yeah, you have no idea. And we also don't know that this pump is going through.
Yeah,
you know
that would be fucking
you know
crazy.
what's funny? One collude is game though, on a dot. It's 51 with one collude.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, 37. Oh, yeah.
Plus 14 is 51. It's 51 on a dot. I don't like that charge reveals 4 cards to the opponent. That's a good way of looking at it. Charge reveals 4 cards to the opponent. Okay, he didn't have the... Oh, wait, no. Are we? Oh, we didn't factor in that she has defense. She has 200 defense, so it's not game with one collude.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that Lila has any defense at all, because in my head, I'm like, her defense is so bad.
Her defense is really low.
It's extremely low. There's the oppression. Somebody guessed oppression.
Yeah, caveism.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, caveism.
Yeah, you win a prize.
You win a prize.
Yeah.
Oh. Purple light. Wait, how many fairies is that? What's going on in there?
Yeah, let me give you the scoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's been over for a while now in terms of like fairy counts. It was 4 before this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh?
Almost to the point where you would think like if he had Chaitea, he would have started with Chaitea. And if that got oppressed, then he would herald that. And at least that way she's on the field. Is Fisher better than Edison? Fisher is good in Edison for Blackwing specifically because he will always hit Consecrated Light. That is why you play that.
Yep.
Discord access, that's my prize. You can subscribe to our Patreon. You will gain Discord access.
Getting rid of the level 4. Not a bad idea.
Always. Gotta keep them off of Blizzard. Keep them off of Blizzard.
This field's actually pretty imposing.
Imposing.
Sirocco, summon, and set.
You don't fuck with Lightning Storm and Hero Frog, sir. This is Wendy's.
Yeah, Lightning Storm is an illegal card. That card's illegal as hell in Edison. Probably better off using something like Skill Drain than Fissure, though. I don't know. Blackwings do really well with their monster effects into fairies.
I mean, Shura is a +2.
Yeah. Also, like Sirocco pump into like piercing, like low attack, like fairy monsters. Like piercing damage comes up a lot in this matchup because all their monsters play face down for the most part.
Luzbell, thank you for the sub.
And it's actually interesting. It's actually harder for Blackwings, I think, typically to out bigger monsters without Blizzard access. If they, don't have the raw clue in their hand. It's like more likely, I feel like, that you'll have like Blizzard to get a level 4 or a level 3 to like make a 2400 or 2800 guy. And
Ludo,
if there's like a Christie on the field.
Yeah, continue your points thing. Ludo's is being ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
He's being so ridiculous. He's like, where's my opponent? I'm like, he's like, I've been tagging this guy. It's been 10 minutes. Don't I get the win? I'm like, bro, your opponent literally is playing someone right now. You're waiting on the loser of that match. he wants to creep somebody real bad.
Yeah, he's in losers right now, right? He's looking for his lick back.
He lost round 1, so he's fiending. They'll just like destroy someone.
He's looking for his lick back.
What's up, Quest?
I mean, this is what happened the last event, I think, right? That Ludo entered. He was in losers.
I forget.
To somebody. He beat Sushant in the finals, didn't he? Or no, I think I might have that backwards.
Well, he did beat Sushant in a tournament. I don't know if that was the finals. It probably was, because let me look at the fucking Discord.
Because I got third, Sushant got second that tournament.
Let's see, winning deck list. It's all the history is there. Ludo beat. Oh, see, there was a 4th of July tournament where Ludo got first, and second was BZVK with Diva Hero Zombies. Then there was another tournament where Ludo got first and Televisual got second. So that's the one from 628.
Yep.
Yeah. He won 2 tournaments in his first like 3 days being in the server. That was so wild to me. Oh, there's the devil. I don't know if it's the devil right now, but it's the devil we see. Not the devil we know.
Oh, is that live? That is live.
It is live. It's about to fucking drop it like it's hot too.
Yeah.
Caveism said, "Nice little $10 for my bae. I'll trick on you a little." Thank you, bae.
Any level 4s in the grave? I don't know what's gonna out this. It has to be like.
Yeah, level 3s in the grave. So the best he could do is make an android and beat over sorcerer. Actually, you can't beat over sorcerer because of soul appearing light.
Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna say. He's actually so limited on outs. Brain control is
not an out.
Not game? Yeah, it's not game.
Because like there's too many monsters.
Yeah, it's too many monsters, and also he
isn't
low enough.
Mipef ran his Sirocco into a soul appearing light. Is that what happened? That's what Nicholas said in the chat. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Yeah,
you can see it in the chat.
Blackwing's is due for a win. You know?
You can see it in the chat. He said, "Oh yeah, that thing gets bonus." Oops.
Oh, yep. Happens like once a tourney. That's like when people attack my Dupe Frog when I have Substitute out. And I'm like, okay. That happens every tournament I've ever played in, especially in person. But even the online ones, people will attack my fucking Dupe block.
You know what's funny?
My sub block.
Like, that situation happens so much that, like, right before it happens, I feel like my opponent knows that they can't kill it. But then they're like they come up with this convoluted like line to like get a good monster on the field, and you're like, okay, now I feel good. Attack. I'm like, all right, well you started off knowing that you couldn't do this, but then you ended you just got like Men in Blacked or something. You just got erased out of your memory.
Yeah, honestly, you are right though. Like when you have really complicated lines, sometimes it can cloud your brain of things that you definitely know this. Like you know that Soul Appearing Light lowers you by 300. You know that you can't beat a Dupe block in battle and all that, but you still try. And it's because you created some play in your head that is just like so ridiculous.
Yeah, that play like took all of your attention that it even took like your autopilot knowledge away from you for a moment.
I want to say this too. So the winner of the hamster mat giveaway actually reached out to me today, finally, and we set up a thing where I'm going to ship it to him. I'm going to send his hamster mat out. I don't know if I'm going to send it out before Nationals because I fly out on Thursday, and tomorrow I'm going to be very busy with just like all the prep I have to do prior to that. So I don't know if I'll make it to the post office before that. If I don't make it back, then I told him it'll be shipped after Nationals. But so that's done. The hamster mats, it's gone. Well, one of them is gone. I have multiple. But I still have a Light and Darkness Dragon mat, and we are dangerously close to 5,000 subscribers. So I'm thinking of doing another giveaway.
Oh shit! Flanking with 5,000.
Yeah, I think at 5,000 I'll give away the Light and Darkness Dragon mat. So I will do a video where you will have to say something very specific in the comment section like we did last time, and you guys wait for that video to go up. But it will be once we get to like I don't know because we might be at 5,000 by the time Nationals is over. At the rate we're going at right now, the channel has been growing so fucking fast compared to how it used to grow that 5,000 might be by the like beginning of next week at this rate. Oh, look at that. There's Bruno. So that's the guy who won. Shout out to Bruno. Congrats on winning the hamster mat. And I am going to sign it per his request. Just arrived. Time to watch the stream at 2 times speed to catch up. That's not a bad idea. Just to catch up.
Yep.
See, it was funny about me is that I watch Smash tournaments. Like I watch Smash Ultimate a lot. I watch tournaments on the weekends when that is available. And sometimes I get behind, or I should say, sometimes I missed sets that I want to see. But I always think like, man, it would be nice if I could watch this at 2 times speed, but then you kind of ruin the fucking experience with a fighting game. Like you can't really watch fighting games at 2 times speed. Whereas card games, it's amazing to watch them at 2 times speed.
Yep. Now, this is interesting. What happened with this heavy storm here? Was this a Ryko mill that just happened? Was it like a heavy storm? Oh shit. Yeah, it looks like a... hard to tell, actually, because there's 2 Rykos there.
I don't think it's the Bruno from Illinois. It's not the Bruno from Illinois, no. I actually reached out to the Bruno that I have as a friend on Facebook, who is a Yu-Gi-Oh player, and he told me that it is not him. And I was like, I appreciate your honesty, because if he would have gave me an address, I was like, this shit is going to you. Are you not allowed to write down your opponent's hand for Dust Shoot at Time Wizard? Everyone is texting on their phone while playing, so what's to stop them from just texting it? That is illegal. You cannot do that. And I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone is texting on their phone while playing. That is not a thing either. My opponent, I've never had an opponent that just starts texting while we're playing. That has never been a thing for me. And I also would not be okay with that. Because I wouldn't do that to them.
You probably will see people who are playing friendly games like just fucking around on their phone when it's not their turn. But like
Elusive
in an
Mirror
actual...
said Storm actually cleared DDV and Bottomless.
Storm cleared DD Bottomless?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know, bulk to win. I don't know what tournaments you've been at where people are on their phone texting while playing, but I think that you're probably talking about like a local. But at Ultimate Time Wizard, you absolutely cannot do that. Like my opponent can't just be taking their turn. I'm like literally on my phone. That's just like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Are there no darks?
I guess he's playing around
Herald of Orange.
yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Show me the last one.
Oh. Oh.
Bruh.
All right, well
That's one of the worst hands I've ever seen in my entire life.
It is definitely one of the worst. That reminds me of my Amaryllis hand with triple Titanial, Amaryllis, Necrogardna. I don't even know what the other cards were, but it was a completely fucking like the hand was so bad. This is worse. This is actually worse because he really couldn't do anything, and I don't think I really could either. Like we both said, I could have set my Necrogardna, he could have set his Herald of Orange Light, but like let's be real.
Yeah, the only thing that was giving him hope there is that if his opponent got antsy and used Dark Arm Effect.
Yeah, I don't think that would have done anything either, to be honest, because he might have gotten another turn at best, but like that hand, I don't think that hand gets corrected by one draw phase is the problem.
Yeah, you need several turns of living and you're already too low.
Yeah, so like that's my thing. Sometimes some decks. So I like the big 3 decks because they all can draw out of things. Like you'd be like, you know, Blackwings probably has the highest density of outs. But like Blackwings, Value Turbo, you can always name a card or 3 in Value Turbo that like if he draws this here, I start getting clapped. And Hero Frogs obviously is another deck that like if they're in a bad spot, you could be like, oh fuck, if he draws a Miracle Fusion here, or if he has a Miracle Fusion, or a Kai is here, or whatever, like I'm in a bad spot.
Yep.
You excited for Nationals? I am excited for Nationals. I'm excited more so to see people. The tournament is going to be whatever. I don't go into tournaments with, believe it or not, high expectations. I just kind of like, I just love the environment of Yu-Gi-Oh events. I haven't played in so long in terms of, you know, one, quitting the game, and then the pandemic. So it's been like, the fact that we can now, you know, it's been a year, but we can go to these events and they have a real size tournament with a real prize for Edison is amazing to me, and it's made me want to go to, like, I'm going to every single Konami event. Like, I'm already booked for Sacramento next month. I'm going to Anaheim in December. If they put something in November, I'll go to that too. But I'm going to every single Konami event, at least in this country. I'm not going to say I'm going to go to Guatemala or whatever, but
so we got a little zombie versus something that plays called Haunted.
oh, Fitz is playing zombies with a Ryza. Wait, what?
Rise is crazy.
Zombie monarchs?
Oh, okay. Against the
His opponent's at 8,000.
Oh shit. Yeah, but he's about to summon another 28 and then summon a 240 2450.
Yeah, you did that really quick. You've gotten a lot better at Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. The fact that you just knew that that field became this plus this instantly.
Yeah, usually when people make like Revive King on an open field, that kind of tells me that they have because I mean, yeah, that was the deck that I played the most before Frogs was zombies.
Yeah,
I was on zombies for like a straight year.
I remember that. You even bought the cards in real life.
Yep. Yeah, I remember. I remember the PS5 tournament that we went to.
Yes, that was fun.
My deck was so fucking preed for zombies. I was playing like Double Dust Tornado in my main.
Yeah, I think that was the format back then, though. Like that was actually just what it was. Like Dust Tornado main, it was a thing.
Honestly, I think in zombies, it's like still like probably the right thing to do because, like oppression. Like I just remember when we were playing during the Philly regional, it was like 2 matchups. You incessantly scraped me with Blackwings in the pod that we played in.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh
fast.
Man, this is bad. Yeah, it was fast. And then you beat my ass with Christia Sworn. I was like, yo, I don't think I can win this matchup. It was like 4 Christia Sworn versus zombie games, and we were just like, yo, why is this deck so ignorant? I'm a bit slow, but is Stango on here the Marth God in Melee? I was watching some Melee today. Yes, that is me. That is I. One of the many Marth gods in Melee's game.
What credit cards do you have? Well, my main one is an Amazon credit card because I use Amazon every single week of my life. And honestly, I've racked up so many thousands of dollars in Amazon, like, because I just use that credit card predominantly. It is so worth it to me. Like, literally, there's no amount of flights that I could book to outweigh the amount of money I've spent on Amazon with just my points. So for me, the Amazon credit card, I don't know if they're still, but okay. The Amazon credit card gives you 5% back on every Amazon purchase, which is insane. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like I'm using the points to buy things on Amazon and I'm getting 5% every time I do it. That's just crazy. And then it's like 3% on every. Okay, reconnection successful. I don't know. Did I go out for a second, guys? Like, was I not around?
Yeah, you were good for me.
Yeah, well, I think it's a little different for you. You're not.
Yeah, I think it was just straight up OBS being weird.
Yeah, OBS.
Yeah. I think if you're looking for a good credit card for travel, I believe the Chase Sapphire preferred card is
that's one of the best ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of the best credit cards you can have for specifically traveling. The point gain is insane. I think also like when you first open up an account, if you like spend like a few grand on it, you get like a ridiculous amount of bonus points or something like 50 or 60,000 or something.
Yeah, I get 5% back on every Amazon purchase I make. I want to see. So somebody said the AirPods that I'm wearing are on sale. because it's Prime Day, I think, or something like that.
I just love how Prime Day just became like Prime Week / month. They were just like, yeah, it's Prime Day, but like Prime Day is just gonna last forever.
Yeah, because I can't tell when Prime Day is not a thing. Like I feel like it's just always a thing.
It feels like every day is Prime Day. Like I look at the prices on Amazon, and like Amazon's just like cooking every day.
Okay, so the headphones I'm wearing are on sale on Amazon for $400. They're normally $550. I got these as a gift. My same friend who bought me, or like gifted me the Hero Frog deck. I guess bought me, gifted me, same thing. But my same friend who gifted me the Hero Frog deck Max Rarity is the same person who bought these headphones for me for my birthday the year before that.
Never attack zombies in defense unless you're going for a big push. Yeah, once I know I'm playing against zombies, I'm not touching your face downs anymore. But there's also a little bit of a gamut to play with that, because if that's a face down goblin zombie and you don't have a stop for their synchro push, that's also very scary.
The question was, how do you like these headphones? I like these a lot. The noise cancellation on these headphones is insane, but more importantly, I'm an Apple fanboy. So like I have all Apple products, right? I have the watch, the iPad, the phone, the AirPods. I have the AirPods that go like in your ear. I have the ones that go over your ear. I have a MacBook Pro M3 chip, maxed out. Like I have so much Apple shit. So I was always going to have whatever headphones they released, right? Like that's just who I am. But I do think that these are genuinely really good quality. Like that noise cancellation on flights is insane. I only use it when I'm on flights because I don't normally think that you need noise cancellation, but you don't hear that background sound of the plane when you're on flights. It is very good at that. And more importantly than all of that shit, they're an amazing fashion statement.
Yeah, for Shannon's birthday, I bought her the Studio Pro like Beats.
Yes. I also, before I had these, I had Beats.
Yeah, those are pretty crazy. They have insane battery life, and I did the noise cancellation on there. I was like, wow, I'm really impressed on like how much it blocks out sound.
I'll be right back. I have to go answer the door real quick.
Yep. TT, do you love me? Torrential to be gone. It's pretty important, but unless honestly Wig Splitter here has some good pressure, the Zombie Master might ride out and do some plays. TT to be gone is kind of a big deal. TT's a very good card against zombies to stop a lot of their power plays. Zombie Master pitched the Goblin Zombie to special summon in defense. I think this Exploder Dragon just like kills anything. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, it just kills anything in battle and you like don't take damage or something like that. So I'm kind of surprised that he didn't put the Goblin Zombie in attack to at least try to get rid of this monster, but I guess he wants it on the field, but it's going to leave the field either way. Yeah, Vayu and Blackwings and Christia Sworn feel like zombies' hardest matchups. From the perspective of playing zombies, I actually do like zombies against frogs for the most part. Mainly just because they're pretty good at accumulating a fast amount of damage, kind of similar to like Vayu Turbo. where like normally if you can accumulate enough damage quickly with zombies because you just get like a big like push with like Brio, Goyo, another level 6. You can just OTK them really quickly before they set up their resources. Zombies also particularly doesn't really have an issue with clearing dupe blocks because once they make Brio and get like Mizuki pitch, they like kind of refill their hand with the pitches that they're doing, so they're not really going minus to clear it. And obviously Book of Life is just good against like getting rid of Treeborn, heroes in the graveyard, etc. Yeah, that's the problem with zombies is that they have a tough time clearing big monsters without using effects. And Gladbeast and Blackwings do a really good job of like putting zombies in a bad spot with bigger monsters.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, back.
back. What I miss? What is it? The Blizzard Dragon deck.
What was that? Yeah. I was we were just talking about zombies in general in the metagame. I was saying like I think the hardest matchups are probably like Vayu, Blackwings, and Christy Sworn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't personally mind zombies against frogs just because zombies is a pretty good deck at like building a OTK against frogs. With like Goblin Zombie Diva plays into Goyo Brio, another level 6. If you don't have enough resources or the Fader, you can just kind of OTK them really quickly. And obviously Book of Life is good at just denying resources in the graveyard.
Christy Swarm feels impossible with zombies. I agree, 100%. Stango remembers that day.
Yeah, that day was bad. That day was super bad. We were just like laughing how like I was just getting 0 difficulty. It was just like you were just milling so crazy off the top. And like Lightsworn monsters are not they're not small by any means. It's hard for zombies to get over them.
Yeah.
Like Arcus in defense is fucking like actually kind of hard to kill. He's actually kind of hard to get rid of. And not to, and I was saying the biggest thing about zombies is that they can get over big monsters, but they all have to, like, the deck has to use, like, monster effects to get there. And, like, that's where GBs, like, kind of cut them off. That's where Blackwings and Vayu cut them off, because, like, monster effects such as Diva to, like, special summon, like, you're going to get Oppressioned, or you're going to get Charioted, or you're going to get Herald. They don't have, like, monsters that they just summon, like, Stratos very easily into like another engine piece that like just makes it really easy to beat over something problematic.
What game
That's
is
why
this?
I think this is game 3. I think could be game 2.
No,
I don't know. I think the game 1 was really fast if I remember correctly.
I genuinely think Christia Sworn is the best deck in the format, but it does have the potential to wreck itself. Yeah, I don't know about that because there's nothing that proves that. That has no results to really indicate that that's true.
There was definitely like a period of time where like Christia Sworn was looking really good, but yes. I think people's side deck like kind of like overcorrected that. Like the climate was getting very Christia Sworn heavy. Yeah. And like people started side decking more to respect it. Like a lot of people, this was around the time when like Crow and like Cyber Dragon were starting to get like side-eyed, where we were like, damn, these cards kind of suck, don't they?
Yep.
And Crow is really, really good against Christia Sworn, denying the JD materials and the fairies.
I think that in a format where 2 of the best decks in a format are just deck-devy decks, makes that deck, it just checks it. Like, you're just checked.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything about it, really. Like, you can try your decree and stuff like that, but there's such a high density of Blackwing and Value players in the tournament. One of them is going to get your ass out of there. One of them is going to deck-devy you, and they're going to get your ass out of there.
I think Cyber Dragon can be good for zombies sideboard, make them less vulnerable to DDV as tribute fodder, and gives Black Rose access. You know, it's actually funny. Frazier probably even remembers this. I actually used to main a Cyber Dragon in my zombie deck. And it was actually so juicy. There were so many times that like the Cyber Dragon just paid so many dividends.
Yeah, I remember the Cyber Dragon because we also thought it was good going second because you play triple Caius.
Yeah, the triple Caius with the Cyber Dragon was good.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think honestly, like the technology of the Insta Fusion is better than the Cyber Dragon overall. Like maybe Cyber Dragon has the upside because like Machina control is played in some ways, so like you can make an argument that having that main deck Cyber Dragon or a Cyber Dragon somewhere in there like gives you a way to deal with that. But I think with Instant Fusion, just because it gets Reaper on the Nightmare and it combos really well with Book of Life, is just better.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think zombies can be kind of annoying for Blackwings, even though the matchup is favored. So I do disagree with that. I think that the only time zombies are ever a problem for Blackwings is when the Blackwing player doesn't draw traps. I think the only time I've ever lost, I only lost once to zombies, and it was literally when I drew all monsters and spells, and I just got fucking OTK'd twice. And I was like, that's really annoying. In 2 games, I didn't see any traps, and that's kind of crazy because, you know, Blackwings plays 14 of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! It can happen. But the other 100 zombie players that I played just got 0 diffed by Blackwings being Blackwings. Yeah. So I think that matchup, I think that Blackwings eats zombies alive. I think the fact that all of your monsters are Shura food is just wild. Like, all of your monsters lead to Shura just being active. It's just crazy to me. And then also zombies are weirdly weak to like Deck Devi and Icarus Attack as well. Like if you're playing a recruiter heavy build, then Icarus Attack hurts you more. If you're playing a special summon heavy build with instant fusion and stuff like that, then Oppression hurts you a lot. And like these are just cards that Blackwings play. Like these, I'm not even saying anything ridiculous now. I'm just saying like these are just regular cards that Blackwings, it's just a part of their natural kit. Like Blackwings main deck and Oppression, they side deck the second one. Some people do main deck both, but for the most part, they main deck at least one Oppression, side the other one. They play some amount of Icarus Attacks, 2 to 3. Deck Devis are coming in. It's just, yeah, that matchup is not zombie favorite at all.
Yeah. I think like the same thing that you were saying with like traps for Blackwings is not only does Blackwings play like the full assortment of traps that zombies already have a tough time with, they also play Icarus Attack, which stops like their biggest thing, which is making synchro pushes.
What the fuck are we watching right now?
We're watching Dougieing.
Why is there a Spear Dragon? What is happening?
It attacked. It attacked. Now it's in defense. Reaper on the Nightmare can be a lose condition against Blackwings. They can just focus their entire offense on it.
Tom came in and said, "What the hell is going on here?" And I agree. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily like a big focal point of the matchup. I think like definitely putting Reaper the Nightmare on the field willy-nilly against Blackwings is definitely ill-advised. You should probably have a trap against it.
We just watched somebody get pierced to death by a Bora and a Sirocco. Like, we literally saw that today on stream, and you're telling me to put a Reaper the Nightmare on the field.
Yeah, like, it's not a situation where I'm saying it's impossible for that to happen, but, like, if you are competent with the deck, you probably have enough experience to know to not like just leave Reaper on the Nightmare on the field willy-nilly against Blackwings.
People
like,
side Reaper out, like regular Reaper. People side regular Reaper out against Blackwings. I have no faith in Reaper on the Nightmare being like some godsend in that matchup. I don't even know how the conversation got to this, but
no, I think he was saying that like if you are playing Instant Fusion Reaper the Nightmare, like you can get all Blackwinged up if you're making a play with that. Like honestly, if you're going that far where you're going like Instant Fusion, like Caius on like a monster and stuff like that, and you have Book of Life with Reaper the Nightmare, depending on what your hand is, because it's all conditional, of course, but if you don't have a way to stop attacks, I probably wouldn't like Book of Life that Reaper the Nightmare. I'd probably save it for something better, like cutting down the amount of darks they have or taking away a level 4 out of their grave. I mean, sniping a card out of their hand is good, but also at the same time, if you did that exact play against Blackwings like really early, like turn 2, I would say, their next turn can literally just be like set Icarus, set Bayou, and like your field just gets blown up next turn, just making more of their cards live. And before Blackwing players get Devious and main deck DDV, some of them already do. Yeah, I don't really know what the consensus of DDV in the main deck for like the Blackwing community is. If it were me, I would honestly main a DDV because I think the card is just like Dust Shoot 2.0, where it just wins you a game in a ridiculous fashion. Especially since like frogs are so prevalent in meta, it's like game 1 DDV is at its strongest. You're not really gonna get an opportunity to get the most juicy DDV on like a hero frog deck post board.
Dom said, all I know is drop a like on the stream while you're here. Thank you guys so much. Please like the stream if you're enjoying tonight's
broadcast. Why Second Monster is not paired with zombies as often as Diva? I think it's weird. I think I played the E-Telly like package before. The problem is that Diva's just so broken because it just summons 2 turners in a single card versus like E-Telly just gives you 1. And like you can play like that 1 spell card that like revives like psychics out of your graveyard. But yeah, I don't know. I think Diva's just better. Joe says, finally doing decent at your local 2-1.
That's good. 2-1 is 2-1 is better than what you've been doing. So yeah, I agree. You know, keep it up.
Yep.
Try to get some of that money. Tonight's prize pool is $130. With half of that going to first. Bracket. Yeah, this tournament has some people in it. You know.
Yeah, Nextastic I recognize. Yep. Joe, of course.
Nextastic won one of my special tournaments. Yep, Itachi's won so many tournaments.
Fitz, Ludo, of course.
Yep, Fitz won Deck Devastators. Ludo, you know, we did a whole video on just his accolades. Chaitea has won a couple of the tournaments. Spiral has been doing well. Pudding has won several. Yeah, this is a fucking stacked tournament, honestly. Like. Yeah. This is probably the most stacked IMNerd tournament I've seen in a minute.
$130. I'm playing absolute BS. Morphtronics.
Yo, he's in winners finals too, by the way. Like Itachi is straight up in winners finals. Dominic Roberts, he's in winners finals, waiting for his opponent.
What is he playing?
I don't know. I'm about to use the bot to find out. I'm just about to take a peek. Deck / deck. How do I do this? Itachi? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send you this, Stengo.
Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, this is quite the deck. Obviously do not share this with anyone, but
yes, let's see.
Where do I put this at? I'm gonna send this to you personally.
Before I see this, okay? Before I even look at this, he has played 1, 2, 3 sets. Yeah. He's played 3 sets so far.
Yeah.
What's the likelihood? What's the likelihood that whoever he was playing against had the exact same reaction that you just did?
Bro, I would say pretty high.
Pretty high, because like obviously you're seeing the full 55, right? But they likely didn't see the full 55. So I just need to know, like, how unhinged are we talking?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Yep.
That's crazy. I just want to know what's going on and going on down here.
Okay. Alright, so that's Fitz playing there. Let me see. Let me scroll all the way up. A true trash can. That name. That name is so aggressive. Nextastic versus Joe. Okay, so this is the next match of winners. So this is winners semifinals. I'm doing well. Enzo, are you ready for nationals? Are you ready for round 2? I need a Morphtronics deck list. No, you don't. No, you do not. I love 41 cards.
Yep.
Hey, Dom, back off, bro. Back off. 41 is fine. Yeah, I didn't even see the side decks that go.
That thing that I said to you, that's killing me.
Yeah,
that's so ignorant to be doing that. Like, why would you do that?
Wait. I just noticed that Dom is playing 44 cards. And in the chat on YouTube, he's talking about how dare you play over 40.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, we're about to break the molds of Edison. I'm playing like 44 in every deck.
Listen, I think that if your deck is powerful, you can add cards to it. That's all I'll say on that.
You know what was the first deck that like really made me like kind of start messing around with like being outside of 40?
What's that?
That one Vayu deck that Dankarm played.
Oh yeah, the 43 card one with the 3 Hamster, 3 Kaius, 3 Raikou, 3 of everything, 3 Greffer.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I actually like that deck a lot.
I like it a lot. I think the only thing I actually would change is probably cut down on the Sirokkos.
That's a take.
Maybe. Like, typically lists aren't playing like 3 nowadays, right? Like, I think they mainly are playing like 2 and 2.
I have a very high opinion, and I have a very high opinion of Sirocco now that I've been playing Blackwings in the EWCQ.
Yeah, like you're just like, I'm playing 3 Sirocco no matter what.
You've seen what it's done for me. I've seen what it's done for others, and all that I ask is that it do the same for me.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't deny Sirocco. Like he is good.
Wait, did we miss a double wolf mill or something? Chat.
I mean, I see 2.
Chat, did we miss a double wolf mill?
I see 2. That's all I see.
Did someone quietly?
Is that 2?
Oh my god! Who's messaging me?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Daniel Son.
That was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Listen, you don't really get more Yu-Gi-Oh than that. Then Heavy Storm, Negate, Brain Control, Heavy Storm.
Yep. That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I felt vindicated that it happened against GBs, you know?
He could have changed Starlight, changed Spark, and that would have cooked.
Alright, turn 1 Stratos.
Yep, we love to see it. They play 5 copies.
The deck is smiling
or 4
when
copies.
It does this. You can't be much more happy than when you're doing this. All right.
I did not expect that to walk.
That's an important walk too.
That was game 1 decree. Yep, that was absolutely game 1 decree. Some people just know. Some people just know what's up in the format. They see all these draw traps, and they're like, what punishes draw traps? Oh, that's right, decree. Are you a fan of My Body's a Shield? I am not. I think 1,500 life points is fucking ludicrous. I also think that that card doesn't stop the most important cards, which are Deck Devastation Virus.
Yeah. It only stops it in like a pretty specific scenario, which is like it's a little too fringe to be.
It doesn't stop it in
that.
the most important situation.
Yep, in your draw phase.
The one that actually matters. So yeah, I am not a fan of My Body as a Shield. I think that the one deck that I would consider playing it in is Titanial Turbo. I'm curious how life points actually matter in Edison. Well, there's this deck called Blackwings, right? And it attacks you very aggressively and very fucking quickly. And it is one of the most popular decks, if not the actual most popular deck in the entire format.
Joe's kind of getting old Yellered out here. He's getting swung on. The swinging. The swinging. Oh shit. They're just going back and forth. Stopping attack, stopping summons. Solemn Judgment versus the Decree. He said, I need my traps. I need my traps, please. I think the thing about My Body is that it feels really good when it works. Damn, Heavy Storm again. Oh shit. And he's bouncing his monster. That's crazy. I was about to say, he can just kill him here with a summon Illumina.
Okay, what's happening here?
Damn, I can't believe he bounced that monster.
That was quick.
God,
I didn't see any of it. I saw zero of this game.
So he flipped Decree at the start of his turn.
There's a solution to this.
Yeah, he flipped Decree at the start of his turn, and then he went Solemn on it. Then he went Recharge. Yeah, like the way this game started, it was like, you know, it was very gentleman-like. It was very gentleman-like. It's like, here's one Decree. And he's like, well, that's too much.
Oh no, he draws a second one.
It was a Dyna. That's what he had set. Oh man. That's crazy. That's crazy. For it. Yeah, he bounced his Dyna.
Oh, then he draws Heavy Storm. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Oh my god. That was ruinous.
It was like the one monster that kills him there, but like I was surprised that he bounced his Dyna there.
Joe is funny. He didn't even say GG. And honestly,
I mean, he got stormed game 1 and 2, like in a very.
He got decree stormed in every game he played. like, let's be specific here. I don't like. That's one of the rare situations where I'm like, honestly, I'd say good game usually, no matter what, unless my opponent is being an asshole to me. But other than that, I will say good game, even if I got sacked or whatever. That is one of the games though where I feel like saying good game is almost like rude. If you're the guy who won that game, like I almost feel like it's rude to be like good game.
Yeah.
Like obviously he did not say good game. You know Joe just left. But if the guy who won that game would have been like GG. I feel like you're being an asshole if you do that.
I feel like you're you're trying to cause some problems.
Yes, 1,000,000%. You're starting shit.
I want to start the fight.
No. So what? I'm still a sacker. I got my sack shoes, and I don't need you. Okay, what the? I wanted to do something. Oh, I wanted to upload this podcast to the Patreon account. So let me do that now. People say good luck, have fun, and get mad when the opponent actually gets lucky. That's so funny, because it's true.
I do actually catch it when people specifically just say have fun instead of good luck.
I do. I notice it every time. I feel like those people. That's a bit ridiculous though when they do that.
No. So those people are jaded. They've had bad things happen to them.
That's true. I just feel like you're being so ridiculous though by doing that. Like by just saying have fun and not good luck. Like bro, come on.
Those Fraser, those people have had bad things happen to them.
They're numerous too. Like there are many.
Those people have been like I've been down this road before.
The have fun crowd is very numerous. Like the people who tell you to have fun, they are not few, they are many. I'm just letting you know.
The have fun people are crazy.
I just put a new episode of the podcast on Patreon for those who are at the party member or higher tier. And it's entitled The New Sneak Preview, which is me and Kenny talking about us going to the sneak preview this past weekend for Infinite Forbidden and how different that is from when we went to sneak previews when we played back in the day. And just talking about like the new process, the way things are, and you know what we ate. That is just, you know, it's a podcast. You'll hear it, but we're live, baby. What game is this?
We're live, baby, yeah.
Oh, this is game 2, and Ludo lost game 1. Oh, this is Hero Beat. That's right. You know what they say. Have fun, but not too much fun. That's exactly right. Wishing your opponent good luck makes no sense, just saying. Damn, Dankarm said, I'm not trying to hear it. I don't want to wish you good luck at all. I mean, honestly, Dankarm, because I'm really competitive as a person too, I kind of agree. Like, my goal is to win the game. I don't actually want you to have good luck. We just say it out of courtesy. But like, if you actually have good luck, I'm probably going to be a little tight about it.
Yeah, because good luck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not subtle.
No, it's not. That's the thing. It's like very annoying. It doesn't feel good.
It's very, very aggressive. It comes on strong. It's like it's like a girl trying to get to know you, but she's like a little too much.
You are fucking ridiculous, Stego.
That shit comes on strong.
Not it comes on strong.
It comes on strong. Getting lucky in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like smelling salts. It is very like offensive. You reel back in your seat, you're like, ugh.
You're not a real person.
I think I'm the realest person. I think that's your problem. You can't handle me.
So, May the best player win makes more sense to say as something polite.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me either. That doesn't work for me either.
I don't know about that one.
See, the reason for that one is that that one doesn't work for me either, because if the other person I'm playing against is blatantly better than me, like Frazier, I'm trying to sack him.
Yeah, I don't know if may the best player win is like the right thing to say either. This is a funny conversation though. I like this. I'm enjoying this. Like, this tickled me.
Yeah, like
that tickled the shit out of me.
I'm trying to get savage. I'm not trying to do any of this best player win shit.
Yeah, the best player win is cap. Like, that's just cap. Unless you are like fucking Jesse Cotton or Patrick Hoban or one of them fucks, the best player win is not in your benefit. Like, there are so many people better than you, and yet you've beaten because, you know, luck is a part of the game. So I feel like that's not neutral. Like, we're looking for a neutral statement. I don't feel like made the best player win. That's not neutral. That's advantage state for sure. Like, that's like, you're just trying to play advantage state. Like, if I told people made the best player win,
they would look at you crazy. Like,
I'm being an asshole. Like, I'm not even to toot my own horn, but like, if I sit down on my opponent and we roll a dice and I say may the best player win, that to me is kind of aggressive. Like, that's kind of fucking aggressive. Like, they might look at me like, oh, all right, bro. Oh god, that shit is so funny. May the best player win. Bangarm is so serious though. I love it. He said, I think wishing your opponent good luck makes no sense. I want to meet you in real life, Bangarm. I feel like you are very entertaining. I just love that shit is that's not a neutral statement. May the best player win. Depending on who it's coming from, that is not a neutral statement.
Yeah, someone's getting the better end of that one.
Angel Flores said, used to say, I hope you don't brick. That's yeah, I don't see a problem in that. Because like, that just means we both get to play the game, and that's fine. I think that's probably the most neutral thing I've heard tonight. I might go to Sacramento. I'm already booked for Sacramento. Stango is booking for Sacramento. OG's going. A True Hero's going. Luke Feeney's going. Now we're just waiting on Stango to confirm. But the whole house might be in Sacramento, which is insane.
Yeah, yeah, it's looking to be pretty good for me. You need to send me the amount would be my share, by the way. I don't think you ever did. I
did, but then I deleted that thread because we made
yeah, you made new servers. I kind of thought that was maybe what happened.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tag you now and just put.
Yeah, I could have sworn that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's free.
Yeah, it is actually such a small amount because like we're paying this amount. Yeah, so we're paying this amount.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's nice.
Yeah, but I think that your amount is such a joke that like honestly,
yeah.
You're lodging for 3 days because we're gonna be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That amount is so cheap for 3 days.
Yep.
We're still because we're doing Friday to Monday, so we're there Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and then we leave like Monday.
Monday noon, Monday evening.
Yeah, I think we leave Monday morning. Like I think that the flights back are Monday morning. From Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just share me all your flight times and stuff because I probably won't get the same flight very realistically, but I'll try to like. I usually like trying to get there first when I'm meeting up with people because I don't mind waiting, like even if I have to wait a few hours.
Yeah, I will. Let me see if I can find my flight. I booked my flight a while ago, I guess, because I don't see it. Oh, here we go. Philadelphia to SMF, Sacramento. So. Okay, I have it. So I'm gonna send you a screenshot, or I'll just post this in the Discord server, the house Discord server.
Yeah, Gary is on the same flight, I assume.
Yes, me and Gary booked at the exact same time, so he is on the same flight. Yeah. Yeah. So we leave. We leave from Sacramento at 5:44 a.m. on Monday. So it's like literally red eye.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I should edit this. Me and Gary's flight. Yeah. So that's our flight details.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, Missouri said new podcast episode. Oh, YCS Niagara is in October. Yeah, I'll be going to that too.
Alrighty.
What's happening in this duel? Are they dueling?
We got a miracle fusion that's doing some things. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can do me out.
Oh, I'm going to Orlando next year in February as well. We're making a vacation. That's going to be a vacation though. And I'm going there for a week. I'm going to like Universal, Disney. Me and a bunch of friends are probably going to get like a nice Airbnb and stay there, make it a whole vacation. That's already in the works. Once we get closer to February, we're so far away from that right now. But definitely going to that. Damn, game one decree is rough. So these two players, they're perfectly even in terms of cards. Well, sort of. Ludo is kind of up a card if you consider his next draw phase. And I think he went second because he lost game one, so that means that he traded favorably somewhere.
He got a dub somewhere.
He did. There's been two Miracle Fusions too, damn.
Yeah, the one Miracle Fusion was used to clear a real Armor Master.
What the fuck? Oh, y'all saw that, right?
Yeah. Misclicked the declare.
Yeah. That's so unfortunate. That's another thing in like dueling book that can't happen in real life.
Yeah. I always wanted to like try to get more familiar with the shortcut with the plugin, because like you can set cards with the plugin by just like clicking the image of the card, and like if you click it again, you can put it in the zone to put it face down. But honestly, it's just so much clunkier than hitting the button. If only Dueling Book one day could just be a simulator, where you
He said, "Did you bait me?"
A simulator where you can just drag and drop your cards. You know?
Yes, that's what I want. Drag and drop would be fucking insane for Dueling Book. Also, how have we still not gotten how people drop cards sometimes? Yeah, but you're not guaranteed to see the card they dropped. Like I've dropped the card before, but that shit dropped from like it just dropped from my hand to like down here. So like my opponent never actually saw it. But I get what you're saying though. Like that is a thing that can happen where you could drop a card in real life, but I think that it's more likely that somebody misclicks because the space in between activate the card, declare the card, and like set the card is really small between them.
Yeah, it's not really lenient at all.
You main phase 1. Right, so he summons Alias. Yeah, so for people who don't know, some people don't know this, so I'm going to say it. In Yu-Gi-Oh, you cannot go to your battle phase without your opponent's permission. You cannot summon a monster and go battle phase. Battle phase is something that technically has to be agreed upon by I mean, any phase change actually has to be agreed upon by both players. And Ludo won. Okay. Moving right along. Dark Arm Dragon. Damn. Imagine your opponent showing you their Icarus attack and then they just kill you the next turn. LOL dead. You saw my message, Stango?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. But yeah, I think Dueling Book definitely needs a drag and drop feature. That would be
and make it a lot more user friendly.
Yeah, because I love Slay the Spire. Like, I'm just dragging my cards and shit and just. I know Dueling Book gets a lot of crap, but nothing else has come close to being as good as it. I agree with that. That is unfortunate, though. Solid Bandit, are you on our Patreon by any chance? Dueling Book has really come a long way. I used it last week after not for 5 years, and it's way nicer now. Still toxic, but nicer. Yeah, it's definitely had improvements over time. Like the fact that you can edit tokens stats is really good. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that was something that was just like long overdue, because there would be so many situations where people would like get confused on what the attack stats of like Gore's tokens were.
Right.
I even had a time where like I was doing like a Sirocco pump and then I synchroed and they were like, I forget how much attack was on the field when you did the pump. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, the stat modifier, I like it. Although I have told people blatantly that there are some stats I'm just not modifying. Absolute Zero being one of them. I refuse.
Yeah, that one is like,
yeah.
bro, just it's 500 per water.
Because I'm not adjusting it up and down. That just takes too much time.
we can add by 5. I trust we can add by 5.
Yeah, I trust too. Like when I tell you I do not adjust my absolute zero. Like unless I'm doing it for a specific reason in that moment. Because like sometimes if I want to represent that this attack is game, right? Then I might do it then. But like all of that up and down every time Treeborn comes back and then Treeborn leaves, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I do ask people to be for real when they start doing that shit. Just be so for real.
Yeah. So Master Duel had a 2010 event, but it was OCG based, so it wasn't really Edison. And that's what Luzbel is saying. Please remember that Edison is just a TCG format with the March ban list. Correct. Like Konami does not refer to Edison as Edison. They refer to it as April 2010, I think, is how they refer to it. Do you think that Tengu is going to be supported soon at events? And if so, do you think DB will add matchmaking for it? So to the first part, do you think Tengu is going to be supported soon? It's already supported. They have 8-man Winamats for Tengu format at YCSs and stuff now, and nationals and all that. So if you want to play Tengu format, you can play in 8-man pods like Edison started. And then you said, do you think DB will add a matchmaking for it? I have no idea about that because Tengu format is so small compared to Edison format.
Yeah, it took a long time for Edison format to even get it.
Yeah, so I do not know if they will do that until it gets to the point where like Konami is backing Tengu a lot and there's a lot of players who want to play it. But really, I think the ball is always in Konami's court at the end of the day. Thank you, Hamid, for subscribing. I think that the ball is always in Konami's court because Konami is what made Edison like explode even more. Like Edison was already growing, but once Konami started doing like, when they started doing those 8-mans with the Winamats with the Light Darkness Dragon, that just really sent Edison, you know, into the next stratosphere. And then the Ultimate Time Wizard, now we're just full on, we're running. Like the events are capping, right? Why does this motherfucker have a sailing? I've been trying to figure that out too, but I'm just watching. Because I don't know what deck he's playing dragons, right? Took like 3 years for Edison to get a DB ladder. Yeah, what it really took for Edison to get a DB ladder though is not 3 years. It really just took Konami. Like I promise you, if Konami never started supporting Edison format, I just do not see a ladder coming for Edison. Like they already had GOAT, they already had, you know, obviously Modern. And I think that was genuinely just going to be it, because the problem is once you start adding a ladder for another format, then obviously everyone wants a fucking ladder. Like then you get all of the, oh, he's on zombies. Okay, I'm really confused. I associate Fitz with dragons for obvious reasons, but I think like people are like, oh, can I get a ladder for hat format? And then can I get a ladder for Tengu? And then it's like, can I get a ladder for September 2018 format? And it just be like, can I get a Dragon Ruler ladder? And next thing you know, it's like, bro, we're not adding ladders for all of these fucking formats.
Yeah.
But once Edison became definitively the second most popular Yu-Gi-Oh format ever, then it was like, well, if GOATS has a ladder, it's kind of weird for Edison to not have one when there are so many more players who rather play Edison. So I think that now they're in a spot where like GOAT and Edison are next to Modern. They're like, you know, it goes Modern, then Modern, then Edison, then GOAT. And I don't know how close in proximity Tengu or Hat or any of those formats are, but they're definitely lower in popularity than the aforementioned three. But now it's one of those things where like they don't have that weird thing that I was just talking about where GOATS was less popular than Edison and GOATS had a ladder. You know what I mean? Like, so now it's like, it's actually kind of solved the way they have it, where it's like, okay, we support all three of the main formats of Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. GOATS hella boring, only the old heads who boosted up. Yeah, GOATS isn't for me personally. Like, shout out to everybody who enjoys that format, and that's fine. I'm all for allowing people to enjoy things. People ask me what my opinion is on different formats all the time, and I'm just like, I just don't care. Like, I genuinely don't care. I don't care about Hat. I don't really care about Tengu unless Konami does something about it. I don't really care about Dragon Ruler format or any of the other, you know, Zoo and all that stuff. Whatever people say, September 2012 or like, to me, all the formats, people who play them, like, obviously they're playing them for a reason. They enjoy those formats, but I enjoy Edison, and I do not have the desire to play a format after Edison right now. Like, that is just not what I want to do. I do wonder if Konami will eventually change over from doing Ultimate Time Wizard tournaments for Edison. Yeah, Hershey's right too. You said listening to old podcasts, if it wasn't for Ultimate Time Wizard, Freeway might not be here because I know you were getting burnt out until we got YCS level Edison events. Yeah, my desire to Play Edison literally got rekindled by Konami announcing support for it. When at the end of 2022, I was starting to slowly like not care for Edison. At that time, Blackwings were literally winning every single tournament. I remember there were a couple tournaments where Blackwings were all of top 4 was Blackwings. That was like one of the last tournaments in 2022. And I saw that and I was talking about it in my group chat. I was like, well, this is officially fucking bird format. And it, to a degree, not much has changed in terms of like birds. Like there's just another bird deck, Value Turbo, that was the breakout deck of 2023. Like it became the best deck of the year in 2023. And so yeah, birds have just been ruling Yu-Gi-Oh! But in 2022 it was Blackwing specifically. And I was like, that is depressing because Blackwings is boring as fuck. Like it's, you know, it's a good deck and all that, but it is a boring deck to watch. So it's not really fun to play against, in my opinion, either. And I was like, if this is what Edison format is, then I do not want to partake in this any longer. And then things started to change. 2023 came around. I discovered frogs for myself, which made me happy again. Konami started supporting the scene a lot more in 2023. That's when we got Ultimate Time Wizard. And now we're Ultimate Time Wizard champion and things are great.
Things are great.
Things are great. Like Konami could literally choose tomorrow to be like, we want October 2020 format to be popular. And they could make that happen tomorrow. I won't be partaking, but there will be hundreds of people who will. I don't even know what that format is, by the way. I'm just saying a random date and year. But like, my point is that if Konami wanted Tengu format to happen more, they could literally change. They could just say the next Ultimate Time Wizard tournament is Tengu format. And guess what? I will be practicing for Tengu format. How much more is this tournament going? So this is Joe versus Fitz. Oh, Nextastic. He beat Itachi. And he is now in Grand Finals winner's side. So that guy main decking Nextastic is nice because he's won one of the bigger tournaments that I've done with an Edison alternate ban list or whatever, like alternate rule.
Yeah.
And he doesn't play often. Like I don't see his name that often. But now he's playing his Decree main deck, Lightsworn deck, and he's just creaming. I'm actually going to take a peek at his deck because I'm curious now. A little peek at the beak. Do you want to see as well, Stingo?
Yeah, we could take a peek.
Yeah.
A little peek at the beak.
How are we doing this evening? So excited to see everyone in just a few days. I am doing well, Enraged. Outside of my voice, always, because I talk so much. I talk for a living, basically. Outside of my voice being a little, you know... Like, I'm straining my voice at this point. But outside of that, I'm good. Like, I have nothing to complain about. Okay, wait, there is one thing that's kind of annoying me. Is that I've ordered cards on TCG Player and like some of them just haven't been coming. I got a refund on one of them this week, but some of the other ones are just not showing up. And it's been, when did I order this? This was ordered on, what day is this email? God damn it. Why is there no date? Why is there no date like just blatantly visible Okay, July 5th. It's been 11 days and my order still isn't here, and that's kind of like strange.
Crazy town.
Yeah. I wonder if I can track this order. Let me open up my TCG player account and see if this one was sent with tracking. But yeah, TCG player has been kind of like, I don't know. It's not TCG player, I shouldn't say. It's the fucking sellers. Like, obviously, TCG player is just a platform, right? It's not like I have no issue with TCG player itself. It's more so some of these sellers are just, I really don't know what to think about them.
They're just on their bullshit.
Yeah. So zombies beat Hero Beat, which I kind of expect because zombies has a much higher ceiling, and if they ever break through, it is really bad. Shipped without tracking, shipped without. Okay, so my order, the orders that I'm waiting for, they both shipped without tracking. One of them is a $30 order. The other one is a $24 order, but neither one of them shipped with tracking. It has been 11 days since the July 5th one, and the other one was ordered on July 9th. That one is like, okay, it's been a week. It's not, you know, it's not that crazy, but let me see. Is there anything else that I haven't gotten? Let me pull up another game. Is there another game going on? Okay, Ludo's playing Chaitea, so that's a good game. Or it could be. Damn, they're in game 3 already. Oh, it's a Blackwing mirror match. Yeah, let me just make sure that I have actually gotten everything. Okay, yeah. So it's actually just my last orders, but one guy blatantly did not send, and yeah, one guy did not send, and then so I had to get a refund for that one, which was really annoying. And he didn't send because the card went up after I ordered it, and it's like very blatant that that's what he's doing. But people were, you know, integrity is just not a thing I expect these days in this game, so it's whatever. I was like, no big deal. Also, the amount of money that it went up, like, I get it. The card definitely like doubled in price, more than doubled in price or whatever. I don't know. I don't run a business that like sells cards, so I don't know what it's like to have somebody buy. And it was only one of it. Like, I didn't try to like clean somebody's house. But I don't know what it's like to have someone buy a card and then like the card doubles or triples in price while you haven't shipped it, and then you like, obviously you don't fulfill the order and you say you did, and then you just relist the card at the higher price. Like, I don't know if I am above doing that myself if I were a seller and that was my job, like that was my career or whatever. All right, there's a lot of chat that I haven't read yet. So I've had 2 orders refunded from TCG in the last month. Yep. If there isn't tracking, I don't expect it to show up. It's happened every time. Yeah, like I get a lot of orders that are shipped without tracking and they show up because they're just like, whatever, they're small cards and the price of the cards haven't fluctuated. I kind of knew that this card, I ordered 3 of it. I ordered 3 of this card, right? I ordered 3 of this card, and I ordered it from 3 different sellers because every person had 1 of it, and I wanted a playset. And one of them did not ship, and I knew that there was a risk that would happen, but it's annoying. Like, it's annoying. They quote you at 12 to 15 business days, which is wild. Yeah, 12 to 15 days when Amazon literally exists is crazy. But I get it. Not every company is fucking Amazon, right? But like, it is crazy because of how spoiled we are as a society because of Amazon. Like, I'm used to things. I can order something right now and Amazon will give you an option to have it delivered tomorrow. What does first place get? First place gets half of $130. So what's that? $65. Now I'm wary of random sellers on TCG Player, no matter how good the price. Man, if they don't have like 50k plus sales, I don't even rock with them. Yeah, like I find myself trying to give some of the smaller sellers a chance. Like if they have 5,000 sales, I'm like, that's a pretty decent amount of sales to me. And like you know, you can see how well they're doing in terms of selling, you know, shipping things and all that. But I don't think that 50. Well, if you're doing 50k sales, like if you've done 50k sales, I hope that you're not petty enough to be like, oh, this card doubled in price. Like I'm not sending it now. I don't know if people are penny pinching like that. Hershey Bar said I'm on my second round of ordering Yadas. See, that's the bullshit right there. Not your second round. Yeah, like you can't just be on a second round of ordering Yadas. My beef is with USPS, to be honest. Anything untracked I expect to get in maybe a month. Even track stuff I've had lost, and UPS just tell me that's tough, bro. That's happened to me, scumbag move, to be honest. Oh, I was a big canceler when that happened. Sorry, lost the card. What card he talking about? I missed it. I didn't say the card. The thumbnail of you holding the headphones is so dope. Thank you, actually, Metaphos. Shout out to Marcus Hayden. I believe that is you. What timeline are we in where people side DDV against Blackwings? I guess 2024 one. TCG Player needs that eBay has where you can get $1 tracking on, I don't know what PWE is. Yeah, like, it's kind of annoying because this is a common thing, I'm sure. I don't usually buy cards. I bought all the cards in 2022, and so I haven't really been buying cards that much over the last 2 years. Like, I buy here and there, I'll buy a card. And so it's just kind of annoying that, like, this is a part of the buying and selling community that we all just accept. Like, here's the thing. Here's how I feel. If a seller ships you something without tracking and they only had one quantity of it, right? And they say that, oh, I shipped it, but the buyer is saying they didn't get it. So then they refund me my money. That seller should not be able to list that card again immediately. My problem is, that seller can now just take that exact card that has doubled or tripled in price and put it right back up on his TCG Player account and sell it at the new price. And I think that is fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Friend had a first edition Labyrinth of Nightmare Torrential delivered to the wrong house, but the neighbor returned it, luckily. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate that they shipped it to the wrong house. It's fine that the neighbor returned it. He's playing hybrid Blackwing, so that kind of makes sense that he plays DDV, because that's the only incentive to play hybrid Blackwings. The Sen can just have bought another one, though. I understand. I think that it's a bit ridiculous, though, for you to have one quantity of a card. It gets bought. Like, it should be a case-by-case basis. The card gets bought. In the interim of the card being purchased, the price of the card has gone up a significant amount. Let's say the card has gone up 30 to 40% since the purchase has happened. You ship it without tracking. This is all documented, right? This is all logged through TCG Player's internal system. It's all computerized. You ship it without tracking. The buyer 2 weeks later is like, yeah, it never showed up, obviously. I think that it's ridiculous for you to be able to put that card back up on your profile within like the next, I don't know, some arbitrary time. Like there should be a cooldown period on you listing that card. Especially one quantity of it. I think that's just fucking ridiculous. Like I don't want to make myself angry, but I almost want to check to see if that seller has that card available again, but I genuinely I don't want to make myself mad.
Bruh.
Like I was gonna look, but I'm so like at peace with the situation that I'm like, this will only make me mad. Like me going to his account and checking to see if he listed this card again will only make me angry. Damn, y'all ordering first edition cards and they're showing up unlimited. Now that's wild. Like you're just not sending me what I ordered. So I learned a lesson in 2022 when I ordered $5,000 or $6,000 worth of cards. It was $6,000 because I ordered $5,000 of cards and then I ordered $1,000 in side deck cards or extra deck cards. So I ordered $6,000 worth of cards in like 2 days on TCG Player in 2022. And that was me buying all the Edison cards, all the Edison decks that I wanted at the time. It was pretty much every deck at the time. This is 2022 though, so obviously new decks have emerged. Like, yeah. So okay, Ludo has left the duel. Midpath wins. All right. So this was back in 2022. One of the cards that I ordered a playset of, but from 3 different people, was Armwing. I ordered Armwing from 3 different sellers because no one had 3, I think. That was like the only reason why I would do that, I imagine. Or maybe they were so cheap individually. Whatever the case may be. No, not Cody Angeloof. So whatever the case may be, I bought 3 Armwings from 3 different sellers. Now at the time, because I was getting $6,000 in orders, which was I think 186 orders or something like that, I was getting so many packages in the mail every single day. Like my mailman would come every single day, Monday through Friday, and I guess Saturday too sometimes, and they would just deliver like a fucking shit ton of envelopes. And I got used to that because it created so much trash and mess. After like 10 straight days or 15 straight days of just receiving packages like that, I would just I would just rip the envelopes open, throw them in the trash, take the card, throw them in the trash. So I had gotten 2 of the Armwings and the 3rd one never showed up. The problem was I discarded the envelopes that the 2 that actually did ship came in. So I could not verify which of the 3 sellers did not ship. So I had a decision to make. I could literally scumbag one of them and go on TCG Player and just choose one at random and be like, this one didn't ship me my thing, and I would get a refund for it because they were all shipped without tracking. And I was like, damn, that really sucks, but this is a valuable lesson to me. Now, granted, the Armwing, I think it was like $8. So I was like, I'm not going to savage someone. But I realized in that moment that I could. Like, this situation made me realize that I could savage one of the sellers and just like get an Armwing for one of them, basically. But I said, you know what, I'm going to take the $8 hit, and from now on, when I order cards, I'm always going to keep the slip that they come with that show like this is a seller that shipped it, I received the order. That way this never happens again.
Yep.
So I just took the $8 hit. It was no big deal. Like, it's fine. But it taught me, like, okay, so now you need to not rip open your TCG Player envelopes and throw them in the trash immediately, and then trash day comes, you don't have any of the proof that you bought this card or who sent it, and you ordered it from 3 different people. So it's like, yeah. So that taught me a lesson. Yeah, some cards are so hard to find 3 copies of, exactly. Or like 3 copies of from one person. Because ideally, we all want to order 3 of it from the same person. Like, that's the goal. But then sometimes the price of ordering a playset of something from one person is ridiculous compared to just ordering it from three separate people. Like, people really charge you way more for a playset of something than they do for like individual copies. Okay, we only have a few more matches left. One of them is Chaitea's playing again. He's the only match actively playing. I'm in advanced. Here we go. So this is the only match currently happening in the tournament. And then we have losers, losers, losers. So yeah, there's like 4 more sets. And I might have to end the stream early tonight. We'll see. Fraser, I love how we Edison players don't have to worry about Max C, but current meta does, and it's really funny how potentially soon Max C could get unbanned. Okay. People will pay a premium to buy a playtest from the same seller. I've literally bought one from 3 individual sellers, packaged them together, and resold them as playtest for like 50% more at least. Oh shit. It's just annoying when 2 arrive near mint and 1 is moderately played, shaking my head. Yeah. Yeah, people do pay a premium for cards to come all together as a playset. Like, I buy a lot from Gamer's Choice. I know that like their prices are pretty good, and they're in New York, and I'm in Philadelphia, so they're very close to me. So when I order something from Gamer's Choice, it comes really quickly. And I also know the owner of Gamer's Choice, and so I feel pretty comfortable ordering from them. But then sometimes I just order from like, oh, this person has like 5,000 sales, and I feel like at 5,000, you should be taking this seriously, right? Like, you're doing this for real. At 5,000 sales, you're doing, like, you're not some person just like, oh, I just wanted to sell this one card or whatever. Fraser, given that you played Modern recently, what's your thoughts on it? Trash? I do not want to talk about Modern. That shit. If you watch the video, you know exactly what my opinion on Modern is. But then they're missing like one thing you need. Shaking my head. Yeah. So it's a Blackwing versus, it's another Blackwing mirror. Jeez. So the decks that we have left are Blackwing, Zombies, Itachi's deck, and Nextastic's deck. Nextastic is main deck Decree like Lightsworn. And I don't think I saw Itachi play a game today on stream because he plays pretty fast. Ice Queen side rooting for Fitz. Yeah, Fitz plays the winner of this set. You won your Modern match without declaring an attack. It did not feel good though. It did not feel good. Sackface, what's up, dude? I do not know if that's what he did. But if that's what you saw, then that's what happened. True Day and Blackwings, what do y'all think about that? I've swapped decks for Nats 5 times now. Finally decided to just submit a list and commit to 0 changes or I'll psych myself out. Is this for the main event of Nationals? Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Blackwings. I don't mind Blackwings versus other decks. The Blackwing mirror is so toxic and so boring to me that this is what the end of 2022 looked like. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What's happening right now. Because we just watched a Blackwing mirror last round and now it's another Blackwing mirror this round. And like, this shit. This can kill a 4-bet to me. Like this happening over and over again can actually be like, obviously this is only, you know, a small tournament and sometimes this just happens. We have days where like it's a bunch of frogs, we have days where there's a bunch of, you know, other decks, but whenever it's, I don't know, it could just be me obviously, but sometimes I just like watching Blackwing mirrors, bro. Deck Devi. Damn, 1 out of 34? That's crazy. Yo, Deck Devi doing 1 out of 34 turns is insane. Chai got that super Deck Devi. IMNerd local is high percentage Blackwing. We got no value. We have had plenty of value in the past. But yeah, I think Blackwings is one of the more represented decks because a True Hero plays that deck. Ludo is a new person that's in the Discord server now. He's a Blackwing player. Chaitea has been playing like Diva Hero and Blackwings, going back and forth, but a lot of Blackwings lately. Dank Armed goes from like Blackwing and value. So yeah, there's a lot of birds for sure. Itachi plays whatever the fuck he wants. Pudding plays fairies. BZVK usually plays a machine deck like Machina Control or Gadgets or something like that. Trying to think about if there are any other. When Ronak does play, he obviously plays frogs. I think a Mausoleum deck is winning that. That is a fucking take if I ever heard a take. That is a take. Frog has the best mirror of the top 3 decks, but also has the fewest non-game / free wins in my opinion. So Frog has the best mirror of the top 3 decks. I don't know. I think one of the worst things about the Frog mirror is how slow it is. So that's one thing. The other part is it has the fewest non-game / free wins. I don't think that that's true. I think that what you experience is that a lot of people fucking suck with frogs, and so you don't see many non-games when they should have been. Like when I play frogs, I non-game people all the time. They might not realize it's a non-game because it might not be as overt to you, but like the overt ones are, you know, 1-for-1 dandy, future substitute, like, you know, Strato swap frog, and then follow up with a Caius and all that stuff. Like those are the ones where it's like, okay, I kind of got fucking bopped there. But there are some games where it's just like you got non-gamed, you just don't realize that it was non-gamed because at no point was I ever in danger of losing, and I had the advantage from the beginning to the end, which to me is a non-game. Like if there was never a time where I could have lost this game, that is a non-game. But it's not as overt as seeing, like when someone goes Whirlwind Shura, like you see the problem so blatantly, whereas frogs is not as crystal clear. But the frog player, if they're really good, you're not playing the game. Degarm said HRC mirrors are the worst. I don't care. Yeah, I imagine Hamster Echo Caius has to just be like, ugh. Damn. Did he just like summon Sirocco, pump, and also use Colute? That is screaming Dark Arm Dragon, right? Like, isn't he yelling in his face that he has Dark Armed? Is that what that was? Yo, it's also funny because he dropped his opponent to exactly 2800 life points. So, like, if he has Dark Arm, he actually kills him. Okay, well, maybe not now. 5300. You just delete this attack, so it's like these two attack directly. Essentially, is what's happening here. Okay, red corner player just jammed, casually jammed Fisher. Casually jammed Fisher? Oh yeah, Fisher, yep. Gruffer's supposed to be banished? Why would it be banished? I didn't see what happened, so I don't know. Is it a bottomless? Yeah, I have no idea. I assume Chai halved. I assume he halved. So let's see. It can, but there's no reason to do it because the materials stay in graveyards to just use value effect again. I want to give this guy his Dark Arm, but I guess not, right? Because he would have did it right there. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have Dark Arm. No, he had, I think Chai... Oh wait, did he not have the inspect?
He has lethal. Oh wait. Wait. He can negate that.
He can negate that. And then he's up against... Okay, we have to watch this, y'all. Because I think all of us have questions. We have to watch this. Like, as a class. So everybody, like, gather around. Okay, so nothing special here. Yep. Okay. Yep, this should be banished. I don't know how this got sent to the graveyard. So both players just kind of missed that. I'm going to assume that Chaitea was a little like preoccupied, you know? Like I feel like he's doing multiple things. Declared effective value. Did this guy not declare? I don't see Sirocco being declared here. So he colluded because he didn't declare a Sirocco effect, not because he wanted to do 1400 extra damage, and he made me believe that he had Dark Arm Dragon, and Chai took off the amount of damage as though his opponent pumped, but he didn't. So okay, then he pumps here and he goes right to back. Yeah, Chai is distracted. I don't know, like Chai was definitely distracted because he did not have after pumping to do an extra 1000 damage. Then his Thought Ruler comes out, which, you know, he already has the outed no matter what he does. Obviously Chai doesn't know that though, but like Brionic is just a thing. So he draws the Mind Control. Yeah, so in this situation right here, I wish we could see what his next draw was. He goes negate, pay 1000. This steals this guy in defense mode, more than likely. Like, there's no reason why I wouldn't steal this. It's huge. And then he needs to draw a Colute. Or a Blizzard of his own. Yes, a Blizzard of his own would be good. A Blizzard of his own would be insane because he'd go Brionic, pitch both of these, bounce both the synchros, banish this or this and value and win. So, but we will never know what his next card was. Thank you, Sergi, for subscribing. We got a lot of subs tonight. Okay. All right. Thank you, Set710, for the sub. We're gonna be at 5,000 in no time. If I win nationals, will y'all put me at 5,000? We're at 4,877 subscribers. That is 123 away from 5,000, I think. Oh, he didn't have a level 4, I didn't notice. So yeah, he just needed to draw Kalut then. Just Kalut. Like, summon Shore, attack over Kalut, and then we're in there. Like swimwear. Copy plant. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Let's see. Who am I looking for? I don't even know who I'm looking for. I'm just like fucking scrolling. Okay, I'm looking for Fitz. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Zombies versus Blackwings. Alright, we open up with a Whirlwind. That's a good card. Bottomless Trap Hole. He says absolutely not. Another one.
Another one.
That's fucking crazy. Not him. This guy is just ripping through people with his Blackwings. With his no pump Blackwings. That's what we're gonna call this one. It's like, what are you doing? You're definitely preoccupied with something.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
That's cool.
Just chilling. Love Island time is soon.
Oh my god, you and this fucking show. You know, but I love that you and your girl have that special Love Island time.
Yeah, you just hate me because you ain't me. That's what it sounds
No,
like.
I have Game of Thrones time with my hubby. No, I'll be having House of the Dragon time on Sunday nights. We don't have, like, Love Island comes on like every day though or some shit, right?
Every day except Wednesday.
That's too much. That's just too much. Yo, Fraser, almost 5K subs. Hype Oscar is nearing 3K, which is exciting, especially being close to him. Edison community crushing it, and I love it. Yes, it is very, very nice. It is very, very nice for the Edison community to be growing the way it's growing. Yeah, and I love that there, like I tell people all the time, there's room for all of the content creators. If you know, if you want to start a channel, as long as you put the work in, you'll see results. Hey man, thanks for streaming. Wanted to ask, what's the best website to verify Edison rulings? Ranked has been rough. You should watch the video that is on my channel. I have a couple websites there. It's on the homepage. Let me see if I can actually pull this up. Because this is something that I think a lot of players do not know. But I use like, and this is why I made that video. It's the video you see when you go to my page. Okay, here it is. Can I link a video? Is that a thing? Share. Copy. Can I put this in the chat? Like, does that work? Yeah. So that video, in the description of that video, there are links. I hope that there are links, but I put 3 links in there. It's edisonformat.com, edisonformat.net, and formatlibrary.com. And I feel like all of them have rulings and stuff on them. But if you want to see a little tutorial of how they work, like how they use them, because it's actually not as intuitive as you would think. At least edisonformat.com, you have to go like individual card rulers and stuff. Just watch that video, it'll help. Tipsy Yu-Gi-Oh is 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10, 10, 10 out of 10. The gods of Olympus have to say. God damn! The How I Won YCS Indianapolis video has 18K views. That is our biggest video ever. That is our biggest video ever. Format Library is a godsend. I fucking love formatlibrary.com. I'm always sad when Format Library goes down. When Format Library goes down, I get sad.
It likes to go down a lot too.
It does like to go down a lot. Like that's why I have to mention it. The fact that it goes down so often, like Format Library has affected my mood multiple times because it's gone down. Road to 20K hype. Definitely road to 20K. Uh-oh, is that another sub? Halo 3 Fan 30. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, I feel like Ryan, your locals could use a super crash course for me on frogs, because when I watch those videos on Oscar's channel of people playing frogs, It is not good. It is not. There are a lot of throws. Like there's a lot of football being played on that channel with frogs.
Bruh.
There's a lot of football being played on that channel with frogs. A lot of throwing.
A lot of fans of John Madden.
Listen. More than I've ever seen. There's some FIFA action going on. That motherfucker back there is not real. Like, oh god, I'm still waiting for the how I won Ultimate Time Wizard with Glad and the Beast video. Do you know that that will be the biggest video in all of Edison format? Like, if that happened, whoever gets to make that video, that will be the biggest Edison video of all time. Yo, I agree. Ascending Nova said, I wish Konami would cover the Ultimate Time Wizard event like they do the main event. And yeah, like if they just had a separate team for coverage for Ultimate Time Wizard, that would be so amazing. Like we get our own feature match section and like whatever they do for main event. I don't know all the things they do, but feature matches is obviously one of the biggest ones. If we had our dedicated own little thing, that would be amazing. That would be so fucking good. Okay, let me read. Let me back read. Ryan, I said I've probably contributed to a bunch of those. That is not easy by any means. It's not just you, Ryan. I've definitely seen multiple people on that channel playing frogs, and I'm just like, okay, so somebody said, didn't they record your match? What happened with it? They recorded me and Oscar playing in the finals, and that video is nowhere to be found. I have no idea what Konami plans to do with that video, if that shit is just going to be archived somewhere forever. Yeah, I really don't know. I genuinely do not know. We sat at a feature match section. It was roped off. There were two guys with gigantic cameras recording us too. That's how I got the video. That's my intro for my videos. Like that thing of me popping off, like that, they recorded that match. Like that there's a video somewhere of me like winning the tournament. Yeah, Sackface said his finals match was never posted either. It's strange. They make you like go to get it recorded and they seclude you from everyone, and then I don't know what happens to I don't know if they're making some kind of supercut or something. I don't know. Thank you, Firefist Boswald, for the sub. Love watching you play Frogs Rhine Knight. What's the point of recording? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That camera was not real. Yeah, I've been saying this for a while, and I'm not trying to be mean when I say it, but I think that most Frog players fucking suck. I think that a large majority of Frog players are really bad at that deck. And I always wonder, like, is this person new to it? Are they just trying it out? Like, what the disconnect is? But most people who play that deck are really, really bad at it. And that's why there's this perception, and I think that stigma's starting to go away now a little bit, but there was this perception that Hero Frogs wasn't that good, that it was just kind of like there were people who genuinely thought Hero Frogs was fucking like tier 1.5 or something, or like in the under the top tier decks category. So if they made a tier list, they would have all the decks above it, and then they would have like Hero Frogs in a tier below it. And I think that even I bought into that narrative for a little while because I don't play as much Yu-Gi-Oh! As so many other people. So like, I wasn't getting to actually express my skill with the deck because I just wasn't playing as much. Like, I don't play, I'm trying to play more now, but I didn't used to play as much with Hero Frogs and stuff like that in tournaments. And I think that like most of the people who just play the deck aren't very good. So it brings the win rate of the deck down. It makes the deck look worse. Like, people will see the deck lose and be like, "Oh, see, that deck is not that good, or it's not that scary," and it just isn't true. Like, it just factually is not true. I wonder what Konami has planned for Nationals this weekend in terms of Edison. When do we get a new mat? Does anyone know when the fucking hamster mat goes away? Like, I'm excited for that.
When we get a new mat. My man said, I want a mat.
I do. I want it. Well, I don't. Let me not put that into the fucking air, because I want more than a mat. But I do want to know when the mat is changing for Edison. It's been hamster for a year. It was like Darkest Dragon for a year. I feel like it should be changing now, or like, I guess after Nationals maybe. Is that how it works? I really don't know. I might. Now, I know we usually do these tournaments in a double elimination. I was thinking about. Well, see, I hate people paying money and then it being single elim. These tournaments do run long. That's just a commitment that you have to make when you play in these. But I know that like Beast Mode does single elimination, but his tournament's also free. The people, they pay $10 to play in these tournaments, and I pay all the money out. Like I don't keep any of it, but single elimination does not feel good. Like to pay, you know, to pay any amount of money, then play one set, and then you're just like fucking, all right, go walk it off somewhere is like not exactly ideal. I was gonna say something else, but I realized I was on YouTube. Yeah. Anytime you hear me pause, it's me thinking about my words carefully because I have a brand. But yeah, I could do Swiss on weeknights, which would just be like 3 or 4 rounds. But then I hate people getting screwed by tiebreakers. The thing I like about the double elimination tournaments that I run is that no one gets screwed over by tiebreakers or anything like that. It's like if you lose twice, you're out, and there's no like wondering like, oh, am I going to make top cut and all that. It's just like, nope, you lost twice, you're done, right? Like you're done. Everyone's equal. Even the winner of the tournament, right? Like if they lose the set in the finals, they don't just lose the tournament. They like have to be defeated twice if they're on winner's side, which I think is nice because like everybody is held equal in that way. I thought I heard from Richard Simpson, I'm not really sure who that is, by the way, that the hamster mat moves to regionals for prizes, and then YCS get a new one, probably after Nats. Okay, so after Nationals. Okay, Fitz is moving on to losers finals now. Excuse me. Yeah, so we're going to losers finals, and actually this is the last match coming up because the guy who's in winner's side of grand finals said he cannot play because he has to go to work tomorrow. So this will decide who gets second place, or I'm sorry, who gets first place actually. So this is the last set tonight.
Tonight. This last set of tonight.
Mm-hmm. So let me just like get this ready. Losers finals. It's Itachi versus Fitz. And I'm going to make this visible. And this is also last set of the night. So this is the last set coming up, which is actually good because I really want to shower. Okay, so Fitz, whoever wins this wins the tournament. Oh, Bad Robot's playing against Raikoko. Raikoko on fairies. Okay, Chaos Fairies. Versus maybe Value Turbo. Anyway, we have a finals to watch. Mm-hmm. I showered while waiting on them to play. Yeah. I want to shower so bad.
He's feeling nasty.
A little nasty. Not Chaitea dropping out of my tournament to go play in the DB ladder. Oh no, and Cody's playing fucking GBs in a GB mirror match. This is so cancer.
Bruh.
I'm getting out of here.
Not the GBs fucking.
Not me opening the door and seeing that.
Bro. They had the SMS mask on and everything. He had the ball and gag in his mouth. They both looked at you.
Have you been watching The Boys?
No.
Okay, because there was one of the recent episodes. There was some ball and chain dominatrix action going on. It just reminded me of that. But I definitely just walked in on something I wasn't supposed to see.
Yeah, they both looked at you like, get a room. Occupied, buddy.
I definitely just saw something I wasn't supposed to see. All right, this is it. This is for first place. Oh, let me move this. There we go. Allure. Another person who was pulling a Chaitea. Yeah, people play in this tournament, and I guess they don't realize that like a double elimination tournament takes hours to complete. This tournament started around 7:30, so it's been 3 hours. I actually can check right now. It's been 2 hours and 47 minutes since I've been streaming, so it's probably been going on for like 3 hours. Yeah, so many people are playing GBs that I'm wondering if I should play a different deck for nationals, because there's probably going to be a lot of GBs. That is a legit thought that I've been having.
I mean, the thing I've been seeing on the ladder, I've been seeing a lot of Lightsworn.
Really?
A lot of Lightsworn.
That is interesting.
Like,
I mean, we just saw a bunch of GB, but the ladder doesn't indicate. The thing is, the ladder doesn't indicate. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't indicate in real life.
Offline is really hard to have like, you know, a pulse on.
Yeah.
Like a needle on the pulse, because like, yeah, people just don't play. Maybe it's kind of changing more so now, but people really just don't play like the realist decks, like the realist decks offline a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think that's changing now, but that used to be the case more. But I think people have the cards that they want now, and they have the decks they want now. Because like I've been noticing, so that used to be a real narrative that people in real life were just playing like, oh, I have my quick draw deck that I've always had for 20 years or whatnot, and I just pulled up with that. Now, people are just buying the fucking Edison cards they want to actually play, and they're playing like the top decks. They're playing like the top 10 decks in the format. Like I just see, like, not that my one tournament experience is indicative of anything, but I look at the most recent one, Indianapolis, and like I played against round 1 Value, round 2 Amaryllis, round 3 Blackwing. That all 3 of those are real. And the only deck that I would say that I played against that was kind of like I don't expect to play against this that often is I played against Chaos Fairies in round 8. But like whoever won out of me and him was going to top the tournament, right? We were both X1. So like, or X1-1. So like whoever won that was guaranteed top. What the hell? But yeah, I'm sorry. What's going on here? Oh, whoops. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go open the door.
Frazier, you're unmuted. Are you there? You were unmuted the whole time for me, at least. I don't know if you did it for the stream. I don't know. Yeah, I heard you. I don't know if you muted yourself just on OBS, but I heard you. Oh, okay, you're good then. Yeah. I was just like, I was trying to tell you, I was like, Frazier, you're unmuted. I don't know if you muted yourself on OBS. All right.
All right, we're back. We're back.
Yeah, nothing crazy happened, so
yeah,
you're all good.
Nothing crazy happened. We were definitely muted. Okay. We heard nothing. Yeah. I muted OBS before I left. Who won game one? Oh, Dom lost game one? Okay. Yeah, so everyone's saying we heard nothing. Now, everyone could be, lying, obviously, but I don't think they are.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think that they heard anything. I didn't say anything crazy anyway. Like, I'm sure Stengo heard the whole conversation, and it honestly wasn't anything like...
Yeah, there was nothing crazy going on. I was just panicking, because I was just like, I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, like maybe crazy shit is about to ensue.
Yeah, so anyway.
That's funny. I love my friends. Next time you gotta find your cell phone and start trying to call me. Or like text me or something, just be like, yo, you are so not muted right now. But I remember before I walked away, I was like, okay, I'm going to click the mute button on OBS. So like, there's that. We heard it all 100%. Nah, I'm JK. DB Yu-Gi-Oh! How do you do these? Wait, do you do these tournaments every Tuesday? So the answer to that is no. How do I sign up? The answer to that is look at the little banner at the bottom of the screen. That banner has information on it. All right. Oh, Lumina Garoth opening. This opening gives me anxiety, just by the way. Okay, he milled absolutely ass. But yeah, this opening, anxiety inducing. Literal anxiety inducing opening right there. Oh man. Honest on the Goblin Zombie. So obviously, like, it's not ideal to have to use Honest on a Goblin Zombie, but if you're protecting a Lumina Garoth setup, I get it. Like, yeah. I get it.
Listen. Lumina Garoth is probably, like, barely a notch below Milling Double Wolf.
Yeah.
In terms of dopamine. I don't like no it's me out.
Okay. That's 2009 turn 1 Lightsworn. That is 2009 turn 1 Lightsworn. Real ones, no. That is their opening play. Like, I'm gonna say some random percentage of times, 80% of the time, because they played 3 charge back then and they had 3 Luminas. So like, Lumina Garoth was just happening.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that.
It sounds crazy, right?
Yeah, Lumina Garoth being like, if I like if my opponent passes to me and they don't end with Lumina Garoth, I'd be like, oh wow, that's crazy. You didn't Lumina Garoth?
Actually, it was more Lumina Garoth. Now that I think about it, like that was the more frequent one. Is Lumina Garoth?
Wow, only Lumina Garoth? That's crazy.
Oh god. Any tips for the GB matchup as the frog player? Not that I could explain here. Like it's just there's so many things, but like, you know, you just have to understand how GBs work. But I would have to teach a whole class on just that. If you want to improve your GB matchup, though, you can do certain things. Like I think Battlefade and Threatening Roar are really good against GBs for obvious reasons. No.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a rant. But yeah, I think that you do need to know how to play against GBs. It's a very specific way to navigate that matchup. And I think that you can main deck cards and side deck cards to help the matchup. But it is a scary matchup. Soul Change is amazing against GBs, though. That's one of the cards that is like really, really good against the deck. Like stealing their monster is really good. I almost contemplated siding like a Bestiari. These have been some mills, okay? He has had some mills. One out of 10 or 1 to 10. How confident are you on Garoff pronunciation? I don't know what you mean by that. 3 T-Roar for GBs.
How confident? I guess you're saying it right.
I don't fucking know. I don't think about that. He is milling bad. Yes, he is milling really, really awful.
Chip mills.
Yes, I still need to record a soundbite of you saying that, and so I can put it on my stream deck. I mean, I could just grab it, I guess, but I want it without music in the background because I could grab it from my stream technically, but like,
yeah, you want a clean studio recording.
Yeah, like I just want that on my stream deck so bad of you saying shit mills. Were those also shit mills? Oh no, there was a wolf. There we go. It's giving God mills now. Is that Mirror Force? Is that Mirror Force is honestly $1 million question. Yep, he said, fuck it, I'm going in.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Oh no.
And I'ma go hard.
Sometimes you gotta look at your opponent and say, I don't give a fuck. Now, Tim said, I've always said it like, gear off. Gear off. Okay, I don't know where the, like in your pronunciation of it, gear off. I'm not getting where the E sound is coming from in the Garoff. Like I say Lumina Garoff. I don't know how you're getting Garoff. But it's English, so anything could happen. Like I'm not saying that your pronunciation, because you, for all I know, you're pronouncing it right. I say Vayu, and sometimes I say Vayu, and I have no idea which one is correct. And you know what? I don't even give a fuck. I'm going to continue to do both. You better have it, Fraser. That is actually, honestly, you better have it is really Patrick Hoban. Like if you want to go into the history books, the first person I ever heard talk about better have it was Patrick back in like 2013 and 2014 and stuff like that. Wait, what? Do you know if you look at wolf closely, it's not a wolf, but a human inside a wolf costume? What? Is that true? Am I being gaslit? I'm about to look this up.
He's a Twilight character.
Stop. I don't know about this take. I think that wolf is actually a wolf. Like a humanoid thing. Like I think that it's a humanoid wolf creature. So like it having human hands, I think it's just it having human hands. Like it's a humanoid. I think. Like aren't some of the Blackwings like humanoid? Like aren't some of them in costume and some of them are just actually like some kind of fucking wing beast? Yeah, I do not think that wolf is somebody wearing a costume. I'm sorry. Hydro said, telling me that wolf was a furry all this time. I just gotta be honest with you. I just don't think. I do not think that wolf is wearing a costume. Yeah, so Roko, like there are some Blackwings that are literally in costume. And then there are some of them that are literally like they're an actual wing beast. Like they're actually some kind of, you know. But yeah, look at Sirocco. There's
creature of the night.
Yeah, Sirocco has a helmet. Like there's a person inside of the Sirocco thing. Like there's a human inside of that. Or at least that's what it looks like. Because there's definitely a person inside of Sirocco. And I don't mean that in any weird way. And then like Shura. So I would say Shura looks like it's actually a winged beast. Now, again, it could be a very skinny human, I guess, but like the way the legs are shaped on Shura, I have to imagine that it's actually like a bird. The real question is, Jane Lightsword Paladin a lady? Is Jane a unisex name? I always assumed that Jane was just like a Joan of Arc, you know, parody, basically. Which is a woman. The tuner Blackwings are the ones that look less human. Yeah. Remember Breeze, the Gentle Wind? There's the Gores. I was like, is he risking it all? But I mean, it worked last game, right? Sometimes you just gotta risk it for that biscuit. I will say, on an open field, I tend to make Colossal Fighter as my 8-star because of Gores. Because, you know, you guys know, I don't have to explain why that's important. But I'm wondering what I wasn't watching, so I'm making, like right now my comments are completely just me looking over at the screen and seeing that a Gores just dropped on a Thought Ruler Archfiend and wondering why is it Thought Ruler Archfiend. Maybe this was summoned because of some back row that was there earlier and he had a read or something. Spin, attack, and yeah, Fitz is in a really strong position after this. Duke Frog has at least a Masters. A Masters is crazy. All right, that's game. All right, let's look at the replay just so we know exactly like what happened here in terms. I just want to, because this is the final, so I'm getting off after this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. This was a nice little quick 3-hour stream, I would say. A little over 3 hours, but that was pretty good. We didn't have a real finals because the person in grand finals winner's side has work in the morning and they could not stick around. But this is game 1. Yeah, Dom was playing a very interesting deck this tournament. But I will share Fitz deck and I'll share... So I need to get Fitz deck real quick while this is playing, so I'll do that now. So Fitz's deck and Nextastic, who got second by default, I will share their deck list. The real question is what he has a degree in. Touching. It's not playing dragons. All right, here's game 3. Let's see what was going on real quick. Recharge Garoff. Draw a second recharge middle value. So far, this looks really good. Okay. Catches a bottomless there. Gets attacked for only 12. Not too bad. Trap hole. Okay, brain control plays around that perfectly. Oh, this is where I came in. Okay, yeah, so this should just be Colossal Fighter. He still has the out to it with the Gores plus Ryza thing, but okay, you were playing around brain and mind control. Gotcha, gotcha. Yes, I mean, I think because this deck plays, because like if they have brain control. If they have brain control, they out this field no matter what though, right? Because if they're playing brain control, they already have a conversion for brain control. Whether that be Caius or a tuner, they out it. Because they just go, take this, right? You have, no matter what, you're ending with a 6-star synchro. So if brain control is your concern, this doesn't stop that. Like this actually doesn't do a single thing to brain control. What this does is this plays into Gores, and it also plays into brain control. So I think that like if this is Colossal Fighter and he doesn't have Gores, or if he does have Gores, I should say, if this is Colossal Fighter and he does have Gores and not brain control, you're actually in a better spot there. Because like if you had just Thought Ruler, I could understand like that, you know, that would make sense. But having this 6-star thing on the field against zombies when they have Divas and Plague Spreader Zombie and Caius, so all of those convert and they all get rid of this 2700 dude, like no matter how you slice it, brain control is always an out. Yeah, Thought Ruler. Okay. Oh, you thought the Thought Ruler stopped monsters? Yeah, if Thought Ruler stopped monsters, this would be a different format. Like completely, to be honest. Like if Thought Ruler stopped monsters, this format would be way different. I'll tell you that right now. This format would be way different. If that thing was like, I can negate Raikou. Like what the fuck? Okay, well guys, that is it for tonight. Congrats to Fitz on winning. Congrats on Xtastic for getting second. Let me sure you can keep my list off of YouTube until after that. Feel free to share. Okay. Yeah, Fitz asked me not to post his list until after Nationals. I will respect his wish. So it will be posted only in the Discord server but it will not be posted on the YouTube channel, which, you know, there's 5,000 people on it basically, so I understand. But I'll at least share next Tactics list real quick, since I have that one. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, let me make sure that I do this right, because I really don't want to accidentally fuck this up. Don't fuck it up. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is, let me just do this, move this over. Okay, cool. I think you guys should be able to see it from there. So this is, oh wait, let me move this. This is next Tactics list that, you know, he got to winner's side of grand finals, but he had to drop out because he could not play because of work tomorrow. But he was undefeated. He actually did not lose tonight. So this is his deck. And as you can see, he made after Kree, and this is what he used to absolutely zero diff hero beat in that one match that we watched. It was just like not close. Games 1 and game 2 were just so brutal. But yeah, it's a Lightsworn deck, and it's maining the Kree, which is very good. I think that that's a good meta call right now, just because so many people are playing draw traps. And this guy's won tournaments before, and I've paid him like $160 or something like that for winning a tournament, because he won one of the special IMNerd tournaments Nextastic did. But like, I think he's pretty smart at making good meta calls because he's done it before. So yeah. All right, I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Thank you so much. And wish me luck at Nationals. If I don't get to stream, I don't think I'll be streaming again before Nationals. So wish me luck at the NAWCQ. And what else do I want to say? Is that it? I think that's